Sixers.
Bang! It's good! Ball game!
And Flyers.
Tipped in front of the net!
97.3 ESPN. WENJ. WENJ HD. Millville, Atlantic City. A Town Square media station serving all of South Jersey.
The following program is paid for by The Locker Room with Billy Schwein. The opinions expressed are not those of Town Square Media or station advertisers.
Set! Red 83!
Welcome to the Locker Room.
Vince Papali, welcome to the Locker Room.
I can smell it already, Billy. What's happening, buddy?
Von Hayes, welcome to the Locker Room with Billy Schwein.
Yeah, hey, Billy, how you doing out there?
Rich Gannon, welcome to the Locker Room, Rich.
Thanks, guys. It's great to be with you.
Great Bob McElwee, NFL referee.
Hey, Bill, how you doing?
Craig Berube. Craig, welcome to the Locker Room.
All right, thanks, Billy.
We have the real Pat Croce in the locker room.
Let me off the bench, Coach.
And now here's your host, Billy Schwein.
Good morning, everybody, and welcome back into the Locker Room with Billy Schwein, former Kansas City Chiefs wide receiver and mainland product Dave Klemic, and Nick Earnshaw producing and co-hosting today as we are the first live broadcast since like Tuesday or Wednesday here at 97.3 ESPN. Good to see you, Dave Klemic.
Good to see you guys, Nick, Billy. You know me. I'm caffeinated, activated. I'm ready to go. Talk
ready to
sports.
Go. So we're on the way down today, and I usually, the first thing I do is I call Nicky Earnshaw, and we always say, like, Nick, where are you? He goes, I said, what mile mark are you at? It just so happened he was like maybe like a mile or two ahead of me. Of course, I went right by him.
Flying by. I'm proud of you, Nick. Flying by. I'm proud of you, Nick.
A lot of officers on the road today, right, Nick?
Yeah, you better be careful out there, Schwein. That Teos. It's
Listen,
not him. It's his Teos.
Yeah, it's not me. I'm not to do it. Listen, stay in the right lane, and you'll pretty much be cool. You got these Pennsylvania drivers. They're the
worst.
What do they do? Hang out in the left lane.
They just hang in the left lane. They go slow as ever. They take over our roads. I've had enough of it.
Nick, how about that one car? Pennsylvania guys going like 59 miles an hour in the left lane. The
going under the speed limit.
The speed limit's 65, right?
Yeah.
Unbelievable.
On. Those are Cowboys fans.
Yeah. Definitely. From
right,
Pennsylvania.
Dave, did you have a great – I mean, you have three kids, Brooks, Andy, and Callie.
Yeah.
Christmas at your house got to be
It was
super
awesome.
Exciting, man.
We actually had less presents.
Brooks doesn't know what's going on yet.
They know what's going on, but less presents this year. But we did the entire basement like a jungle gym. So they were like not disappointed they didn't have as many presents, but they were kind of like, okay, God, thank you. They were very. But then when we got to the basement, they were like, whoa. It was like, then they freaked out. It was
Nicky
awesome.
Earnshaw, did you have a good Christmas? I'm sure you did. You got your sporting present on right now.
Yeah, I got a Jordan Brand, Jalen Hurts cutoff hoodie on right now.
The ultimate Eagles fan. I got to tell you, man.
It's fantastic.
He wears stuff all. He gets all.
I love merch.
He gets all eagled up and stuff, but that's good. And of course, I'm wearing. Elijah Grace brought me this nice sweater that I'm sporting today, and it's nice and warm. It's cold out there. You're looking at me like you're getting ready to say something.
No, I mean we're talking about your sweater. I think it looks great. But my thing with Christmas time is like, what gifts do you give, right? And it's like not about you. So I was thinking about when I do these poems, the Christmas poems, that's one of my favorite parts of Christmas now.
Well, it's better to give than to receive.
Yeah,
it is.
Right? So
100%.
When we do that, I think it's when I see you get all smiley. That's one of my favorite parts of Christmas.
I love making him cry.
Yeah,
nothing better.
Yeah.
Getting him going.
Our Sixers made me cry last night.
Yeah, you're not allowed to watch.
Listen,
full disclosure.
This is great.
Schwein is not allowed to watch the Sixers. Every time he would tune in, he had his clicker. He would tune in and out from his dumb TV. Guess what?
Wait a minute. I put on Twitter because he made a comment. I said, "All right, Nick, I'm watching." He goes, "Turn it off right away." And then
as soon as he did, they started winning.
Wait,
and then when he tuned back in,
or just not watch it
every time.
No, nothing.
Nothing.
Well, I started watching from tip off yesterday, and in the beginning it was good. They were big about 23.
They were
22.
doomed from the start.
Then all of a sudden they start going on there. Nick tells me, "Turn your TV off." I turned the TV off. I turned the channel to something else. And all of a sudden they had like a 13-point lead or something like that.
They went on a run.
I put it back on, right back down to 2-point lead.
I'm
now-
telling you, there's
now
something
he's
there.
I
Yeah.
agree now. Yeah.
He's
You
freaking
can't
out.
watch.
So I turned off again. They get another gigantic lead, only to lose it when I turned it back on.
You're a mush. You're a mush. You're not allowed to watch the Sixers.
Nick, you realize it's not my fault, right?
It is. No,
Matter of
I'm
fact,
blaming you.
You have a great stat. What is it when Matt, wait do you hear this?
I do have a stat for you. All right, so if you look at all the lineups, we know the Sixers lineup is never consistent, right? Okay, so the Sixers record with George, Maxey, and Embiid all playing 0-4.
0-4.
Now, when it is George and Maxey, no Embiid, they're 6-1. When it's just Embiid and Maxey, 5-2. When it's Embiid and Paul George, 1-1. And when it's just Maxey, 5-4. That is their record.
So when you have all three of the bigs in there, they don't do well.
Yeah, hold on. That's like that hockey stat when you're on the ice and you score,
Plus minus.
then you're plus minus. That's a basketball thing.
Yeah, that's
maybe.
why I like the plus minus.
just a
When
record.
you're on the
Yeah,
ice
it's a
and
record.
your team scores, you get a plus. When you're on the ice and and the other team scores, you get a minus, unless it's the power play situation. But that's an accurate depiction. Like if you're like, because I don't want to be on the ice when they score.
Yeah,
That would
that
make me
speaks to
mad.
your chemistry at that time.
That's right.
You know what I mean?
And of course, so much football. There's, you know how many bowl games there are on today? It's amazing. We got the Snoop Dogg Bowl, the Pop-Tart Bowl, the Wasabi Bowl.
I love the Pop-Tart Bowl.
What's going on with all the Go Bowling Military Bowl, Bad Boy Mower Bowl?
They're the best.
I remember when there was like the Orange Bowl, the Citrus Bowl, the
No, there
Rose
was-
Bowl.
There was
That's
always
it,
no,
man.
the bowl week was. I love bowl week. I love the bowls. I got to
Big bowl guy.
I'm a big bowl guy, but obviously with the playoffs, it's kind of taken away from that. That being said, I still like I enjoy this whole week. You got sports on all the time, right? Well, what are you laughing at?
I can't say it on air. I'll say it on the break.
You don't curse.
I know. It was just a good joke. I
He's
can't
like
say
Phillip Rivers. He doesn't curse.
it. No, I don't.
Ever.
So ready for this? So I told Nick this morning. I get a text message from Talk and Chief on a group text. Rick Tockett and Craig Berube, and he says the locker room. He sent him because the article when I post my article, I send it out to everybody. I usually send one to Chief and Talk on a group text, just so because especially if I write about the Flyers, know. And I didn't hear anything from him. And then this morning at about 8:00 in the morning, Talk said the locker room ! And then Chief said, nobody's listening. Can that show? I started breaking my stones. And then I said something right back to him, and Talk was going nuts. He was laughing his tail off.
You guys are.
But ready for this?
True hockey
So
guys.
ready for this? So back in the day, when the teams used to fly domestically, I worked at U.S. Airways, so I'd see everybody flying. They'd fly on your regularly scheduled flights. Now all the teams take charters, right? So I said, the Flyers Sock told me they're flying out today. I said, when are you flying? Because I was going to see maybe we'll get them on or something before they head west. He goes, we're boarding the plane now. I said, wow, that's a long flight, man. I hope coaches get to go first class. And he got right back to me. He said the whole plane's first class, so that makes it a little easier.
Well, I want to hear some cool flight information. I got a flight story. We charter a flight. We're flying to St. Louis. It's right down the street. Right. I was like, why are we flying?
You guys
to
didn't take a bus?
No, we flew to St. Louis. So we're on the plane, and there's some guys that are so big. Junior C of E was so big he couldn't fit in a seat. And it was a first class seat.
First class seat, he couldn't fit in.
No, his bone structure was so big that they had to lay him on the ground on takeoff.
Get
He just
out.
lay down. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
He probably couldn't even. The aisle probably wasn't even.
He just had to lay down.
Wow.
And then he got
Wow.
back. So they opened the seat up so he could have two. But he was huge.
But still, it makes it. I mean, you got to remember the Flyers are flying to Seattle.
Play the
That's
Kraken.
got to be like a 5-hour flight.
Yeah, it's gonna be a long flight.
Yeah, man. That's
Play
so.
the Kraken.
So I know, look, when you're flying around the country, you do it does take a toll on you, especially when you go out west. But when you're flying, how wheels up, wheels down, how far was it to St. Louis from Kansas City?
10 minutes. It's
Wheels
like
up,
from
wheels
here
down?
to New York.
What do you go up and go down?
Yeah, you're just you can
It's
see
probably like you're
I-70. You're like right over 70.
They don't they do like a bus between Philly and Atlantic City?
Yeah.
Because like it's ridiculous just to fly from AC to Philadelphia.
Yeah, we flew.
Well, we hope everybody had a very Merry Christmas. We look forward to the New Year's celebration. Of course, this is the last couple days of 2025. It's been a great year.
What a year.
What a year it's been in Philadelphia sports. It's just the three of us today. Maybe we'll see if we can pop somebody on in a last minute situation. But we'll talk sports today, and then, of course, at 11:30, we'll get our high school athletes in the spotlight with Fran Mclaughlin, brought to you by the Philly Pretzel Factory of Egg Harbor Township. I know Fran's been out salting all night.
Oh, he's been a
I
hard-working
talked to him
guy.
this morning. He was like, he literally sounded like he was half asleep.
Those guys make a lot of money this time of year.
know.
A lot of money.
So we got Sixers to talk about. Of course, the Eagles are they're shuffling off to Buffalo to play the 11-4 Buffalo Bills, and we're going to get into it with Mr. Nick Earnshaw because he wants the Eagles to sit their starters.
Everybody.
Are you kidding me? So this, how this new generation. Where do you stand on that, Dave?
Well, I think we should go after that second seed.
I think so too,
Because
man.
who knows what Buffalo's trying to do?
Yeah.
Because although this is Buffalo's year, probably because Kansas City's not there.
New England Patriots in first place in that division.
It's crazy, but I don't buy it, and because of Josh Allen. That's it. But I still don't buy. And if ever there was a time for the Bills to get that Super Bowl
this
ring,
year.
it's this year.
All right, so we'll talk plenty of Eagles. We'll talk Sixers, and we got Flyers to talk about. We got a whole 2 hours to get it in. You ready to go?
Let's go.
Let's go. First hour of the locker room is powered by Surety Title. Surety provides comprehensive title insurance protection and professional settlement services for home buyers and sellers, real estate agents, brokers, lenders, home builders, developers, and attorneys to facilitate your real estate purchases. Surety is an industry-wide leader with a team of experts that will help you through the entire process, from contract signing to closing, from the shortest center city and every place in between. Surety Title is there for you. Surety has over 20 office locations in New Jersey and PA. For more information, call my good friend Ron Conklin at 856-988-8900 or give Chris Mooney a call in the Ocean City office at 609-399-1227. Now, I want to tell you about McCann Appraisers. For all your real estate appraisal needs, call John A. McCann and Associates, 609-263-7422, whether for commercial or residential properties, for estate, tax, financial planning, divorce financing, and more. The professionals at John A. McCann and Associates are licensed and ready to assist you. Give them a call anytime, 609-263-7422. All right, when we return, we'll get it started here in the locker room with Billy Schwein, Dave Klemic, and Nick Earnshaw right here on 97.3 ESPN.
This is the radio home for Philadelphia Eagles football. The Eagles continue the 2025 season tomorrow in Buffalo against the Bills.
Back goes Allen. Allen has time. Too much time. Now they've got him! They've got him! It's a sack! It's Brandon Graham!
Pre-game coverage starts at 3 p.m. with Merrill Reese and Mike Quick calling all the action starting at 4:25. This is where the Eagles play. 97.3 ESPN, South Jersey's Eagles station.
Ocean City's real estate market is red hot, and you need an agent that has the knowledge and expertise to help. Contact Ocean City's top agent, Mark Rhymes. Mark has been selling real estate for 30 years in South Jersey. He can answer all your real estate questions and find you the perfect property. He's available anytime on his cell at 609-425-2042. When Philadelphia star athletes are looking for a house at the beach, they contact Mark Rhymes, specializing in buying and selling vacation homes, single-family homes, condominiums, and duplexes, residential and commercial, as well as new construction projects or investment opportunities. Mark Rhymes, he's your agent at the beach. Give him a call right now, 609-425-2042, or check out his website at grimes.com.
Hi there, this is the Negadelphian from the locker room, and I might be negative about our Philly sports teams, but one thing I'm positive about is Elisa's shoes. Are you looking for the perfect pair of shoes? Then step into Elisa's shoe store on Asbury Avenue, Ocean City, New Jersey, where style meets comfort. From trendy sandals or everyday sneakers or an elegant heels for a night out, they've got it all. Their friendly team is there to help you find the perfect fit, no matter what the occasion. That's Elisa's Shoes at Asbury Avenue, Ocean City, New Jersey. Go to elisashoes.com or call 609-391-8859. Tell them the boys from the locker room sent you.
Hi, this is ex-Philadelphia Eagles tight end Ken Dunnick, and I'm the current publisher of Jersey Man and Philly Man magazine, and I'm asking you to become a Camden County police officer and help make our city a better place to live. The Camden County Police Department is now hiring for sworn officers who are going to make a difference in our community. The first year's salary for the position is $51,000. So join the effort today to be part of something bigger than yourself. Visit CamdenCountyPD.org to apply online. That's CamdenCountyPD.org. Thank you.
The Wildwood Fishing and Boating Expo is back at the Wildwoods Convention Center January 9th through the 11th. Check out 80,000 square feet of boats, tackle, gear, and accessories with 12 boat dealers and 100 vendors all under one roof. Free parking, free seminars, and free face painting for kids. Plus, they're giving away a free Yeti 65 cooler every day. Tickets are just $12 for adults, $5 for kids 6 to 13, and kids 5 and under are free. Visit fishingexpowildwood.com, the biggest little expo in New Jersey.
Welcome back to Winter Hack Radio, the place for clever hacks to survive the season. Icy driveway? Well, try spreading sand or birdseed to help with traction. Snowy puppy paws? Well, grab a whisk, brush it off, done. Catch COVID-19? Well, just get...
Actually, there's no hack for COVID-19. But if you test positive, prescription medications for COVID exist. Ask your doctor if they're right for you. Visit PfizerForAll.com to learn more. Sponsored by Pfizer.
Experience casino like never before at Bet365. Spin your way through your favorite games. Check out our awesome table games and face off against a real live dealer. And play exclusive games that you simply can't play anywhere else. New Bet365 players get a 100% deposit match bonus up to $1,000 plus spins. Download the app and see why it's never ordinary at Bet365. Gambling problem? Call or text 1-800-GAMBLER. 21 plus only. Must be physically present in New Jersey and Pennsylvania. T&Cs apply.
You're listening to The Locker Room with Billy Schweim on 97.3 ESPN and the free mobile app.
All right, we're back broadcasting live here in the 97.3 ESPN studio. Billy Schweim, former Kansas City Chiefs wide receiver, mainland product. Dave Klemic with us. And, of course, Nick Earnshaw. Guy, he's on television again. He gets another. I'm telling you, he's going to have to join the Screen Actors Guild. You better get an agent.
Yeah.
Oh, my God.
Well, you know, Nick, you do have a face for the radio, I got to tell you.
Yeah, I've been told that before. It's not the first time I've heard that.
He's doing awesome things, and especially he's been even a flag football, like
he does it all.
He does the flag football color commentary.
That's number one on my resume.
Well, you haven't done that. We haven't done that in a while, have we?
Well, in the spring.
But in the spring. But he's done a great job. He does a great job, and the kids love him.
All right, we got a text board question that this is going to be fun.
Yes.
At 609-403-0973. I want to ask Klemic first, get his opinion. I kind of know what he's going to say. At 609-403-0973, who's the biggest current sports star in Philadelphia? 609-403-0973. Who is the biggest sports star currently in Philadelphia?
Saquon Barkley.
And that's a good choice. And, of course, Nick Earnshaw said the same thing. But
yeah, I was on our phone call when he was going right by me on the expressway.
So you say Saquon Barkley,
well,
because he's not having the year he had last year.
No, but
still
there's so
superstar.
few guys that go 2,000 yards, and we are a rushing team first, and we got Saquon Barkley, and he's a Penn State guy. So he went from
We're 15th. We're 15th in rushing.
Isn't he from Pennsylvania too?
Yes.
Yeah.
So then he goes.
But Dave,
to
the Eagles
Penn
are 15th in rushing. They're not. I mean, they're not.
I know.
Yeah, but
he
you're
had
asking.
2,000.
You asked me. All right. So I want to phrase it this way because Billy's refusing to add this to the conversation. Who he said that, and it was a great point on who's the biggest star, right?
Like the biggest star. Like if you
got the biggest, longest line
like if
for
you
an
had,
autograph.
Good point.
You have to have.
He mentioned that. It was Billy.
Good point.
You have to have one from each team: Flyers, Eagles, Sixers, and Phillies. Right. So if you had Bryce Harper from the Phillies,
sure,
Saquon Barkley from the Eagles, Maxey from the Sixers, and say Matvey Michkov or whoever you want to take from the Flyers.
Yeah.
Maybe Trevor's.
Who
would have the biggest line?
I'll beat that. Okay, here's what you do.
Saquon.
You have a whole huge group of people, and then who gets the loudest cheer? We check the decibel levels.
So
Saquon Barkley.
I'll tell you what, Bryce Harper is a big star. He
is.
Everybody loves him in Philadelphia. And I will venture to say this. I would bet you more women and kids watch baseball than they do football. Would you say?
Yeah, but football's a bigger audience.
I know that.
Way bigger than baseball.
I get that.
Taylor Swift watches football now. So.
Hey, how about Travis Kelce breaking up? And he looks like he was crying a little bit during the national anthem. When I watched that.
Could be his
game
last
Thursday.
game.
Yeah, it could be his last
home game.
Last
right?
game
At Arrowhead.
Arrowhead.
I would. I mean, he's
still
what
got
I worry
football
about.
left in him, though.
Yeah, what I worry about with guys like that that
He's
are being
36,
contacted
Dave.
is your CTE issues. I worry about that. Get out while you're ahead. Don't quit while you're ahead. Don't sit there and
Because
think
if he marries Taylor Swift, I mean, he's
Yeah,
he is
he's
going
got
to
a
marry
podcast.
Taylor.
He's going to probably do movies.
he's done.
Yep.
And he's already done a movie.
He's been done.
He did the new.
He's been done.
If you never saw the new Happy Gilmore,
No,
he's in that.
He's in the new Happy
He's
Gilmore.
in that. So
Yeah.
I mean, he's got a career. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's not like a guy that
He'll be fine. He'll be just fine.
So you say Saquon Barkley. That's
Saquon
fine.
easy, man.
609-403-0973. We'll give out a couple magnets, Nick. How
Yeah.
about that?
Give us the two best explanations as to why they're the biggest star and who it is. Two best explanations. Guess what? You'll get a locker room magnet. The two best. We already got some texts coming in right now.
609-403-0973. Go ahead, Nick.
Dan and EHT, he says Schwarber. Chicks dig home runs and so do guys.
There you go, Schwarber. I mean, how many home runs did he have? How many home runs
It was
did he
over
have?
50 last
50,
year.
58?
51?
I don't
54
know.
or something like that.
54? I mean, there's a big-time star.
Not
and he's
bigger,
coming,
but
and he's
football-
coming back. Nick, he led the league in homers.
Yeah, but football is a bigger deal.
All right, right. So
It's a big
Nick,
deal.
I won't say
56 home runs
the
last year.
station. We won't say the station name, but what do they say up there? Football is king.
Football is king.
Football is king. No, I agree to that. But
It's Saquon. He's the biggest star. Look
Biggest
at all the
star.
commercials. He's got his own
are
documentary.
you not just saying
he
that
does.
because it's football season? If I were to
No.
ask you that in July, what would you say?
Saquon.
There's no Schwarber commercials.
No, there
Yeah,
is.
there
There
are.
is.
There
Local
are.
commercials.
Yeah, there are. Like
no,
Wawa.
Saquon's got a chunky soup commercial now, right?
You haven't made it till you get.
Well,
to
I
YouTube?
would say Jason Kelsey, but he's not current player.
Oh yeah, who's the last Eagle to have a chunky soup commercial?
It would be Kelsey, I thought.
Jason Kelsey.
Yeah.
Was it?
Yeah, he had one.
609-40.
Donovan McNabb had one. I thought it was McNabb.
All right, 609-403-0973.
No, Kelsey
All right, I
had
got
one.
a trivia question for you knuckleheads.
All right.
I heard it, and so I'm going to ask you, see if you guys know. What's the last team to win a back-to-back championships in Philadelphia?
Which team?
Which team?
The Flyers.
What year was it?
74, 75, or
73,
73, 74,
74,
74, 75.
Prior to that, who was before that?
Was it before it was the Super Bowl? No.
See, this
I'm not
is
giving you any hints.
Nick, when he was in school, right? He was supposed to be paying attention in school. Instead, he was looking up stats on the internet. This is why he knows this much stuff. I was paying attention in school, buddy.
Wasn't it the 48,
Good job.
49 Eagles?
Yeah, it
They
was
won
before, it was
back-to-back
pre-Super Bowl.
Yeah, pre-Super Bowl championship. So, look.
Interesting.
And guess who the last NFC East division title will go back to back was the Philadelphia Eagles back in the early
2004, right?
2000s. Yeah.
When's the last NFL team to win back-to-back Super Bowls?
Chiefs.
Chiefs, right?
Before
Yeah.
that,
Before that.
Patriots.
Okay. When's the last time the Cowboys won back-to-back?
In the 90s, but nobody
Yeah, it's like
cares.
35 years ago.
Yeah,
30
they got to
years
dust
ago.
them off.
609-403-0973. Who's the biggest sports star in Philadelphia right now, currently?
Saquon.
609-403-0973.
Saquon.
All right, we got. Let's start off with the Sixers because I know Nick Earnshaw is a big Sixers guy, and they're right now 16-13. Paul George had 15 points last night, and Embiid had 31 in a losing cause. Maxey 27 and VJ Edgecombe 10. I don't know. I thought they played pretty well. They just there's something missing when Embiid and George.
Well, they missed a lot of threes last night. I mean, Maxey
at one
was
point they were
5'11".
1 for 12.
Edgecombe was 0 for 5. And then down the stretch was really bad. Like, I didn't love the way they were playing down the stretch. And I think a little bit of that was on Nick Nurse last night too. But Maxey was taking some really bad shots down the stretch. And Embiid, like they should have just gotten him out towards the end because like they were just putting Kobe White on him. The mismatch. They were moving quickly. They should have gotten Embiid out of the last couple of minutes. But Maxey didn't play well down the stretch. So overall, the Sixers just did not play well in the last couple of minutes when it was so important, so vital. They needed to make big shots and get some stops, and they just did not. Edgecombe wasn't great last night, but it's just, when you have everybody playing and you missed a lot of defense on the perimeter, you need Oubre back for sure. And the offensive or the defensive rebounding was awful because The Chicago Bulls were just getting so many offensive rebounds last night at the end of the game. It was a bad loss. That was a bad loss.
That was a bad loss last night. All right.
And I blame you for watching.
So they go to Oklahoma City, then they go to Memphis, Dallas, New York. So they got
chalk up the Oklahoma City one. Just chalk that one up down.
What is it with Philadelphia's winter sports teams? They all take off during the Christmas holiday.
What do you mean?
Well, the Flyers always every year have done their West Coast trip around Christmas.
It's how the scheduling.
It's been that way been that way for like I'm going to say 25 years.
I don't mind
30 years, maybe even longer than
I don't
that.
have to work on Christmas then.
But they got a pretty tough schedule coming up.
They do. They got the Thunder. They got the Grizzlies, who are around 500. But the Thunder, you could chalk that one up on
Dallas.
Sunday. Yeah, well, they beat Dallas the other night. They'll play them again on the road. Dallas has not been great this year. The New York Knicks again. Coming up on Saturday
not too long ago, right, Nick?
Yeah. Oh, that was a great win. That was a great win.
He paid $250 to sit in a
and it was worth every damn penny.
I like doubling down like that, like he just did.
I know, right?
Yeah.
Because the joy I get
it.
going up there and seeing those wine and cheese fans.
The Rangers fans aren't wine. I would not consider them wine and cheese.
These are Knicks fans, not Ranger fans.
I know, but they're not wine and cheese. What they are?
Oh, they're wine and cheese.
Dave, you know what it is? These fans have been the New York Knicks. They haven't won a championship in over 60 years.
And they gave out the NBA Cup rags. I was laughing at every single one of them.
They're what's the word I'm looking for? They're indifferent. They're not going to get excited until they see him go to the finals.
And I'll tell you, that was a low E night for the fans. They did not get excited enough.
Nick, you know who's a wine and cheese crowd is the San Francisco Giants. In baseball.
Yeah, it's fine.
I've been there. They were literally drinking wine and cheese with their finger out.
So were they up in New York? The Knick games.
They were drinking wine.
When was the last time you saw a Knicks?
How do you know?
Game?
You were in the nosebleeds. You're so far up you couldn't see what the people.
I walked around. I took a stroll. I always take a stroll around new stadiums.
Who's the actor? Who's the guy that's always at the Knicks game?
Spike Lee.
Spike Lee.
Yep.
Was he drinking wine?
Oh, I got a Spike Lee story. Want to hear Spike Lee?
Yeah, give me
Spike Lee.
So I went to Club 4040 for the Super Bowl.
You did?
I went to the Super Bowl.
Eminem.
I called in.
Big time.
So check this out. I called in, pretended I was my agent. I called in. I said, hey, I got a receiver from the Chiefs and a receiver from the Raiders that want to come in, that want to come to the place tonight, whatever. Can you get them seated?
Right.
So I go, they say, yeah, we got you. Who's this, whatever. It was Brooks Henderson from ISA Sports or whatever.
Right.
He goes, okay, we'll get you, we're going to sit you right in front of Spike Lee. And I go, oh, great, cool. So I was on the stairs. I'm sitting we're watching the Super Bowl. Spike Lee's above me. Guess who's right below me on the stairs? Usher. John Stone from the Raiders. Spike Lee and Usher right there.
Oh my God!
You can't make this
The
up.
girls that we were with went to go sit with Usher. They got to go sit with Usher.
So I have one for you. I'll never forget this. When the Rangers played Vancouver in the Stanley Cup, it was the first time the Rangers would win the Stanley Cup in like 50, 60 years or whatever it was. And my buddy, who's no longer with us, Bobby Ball, played for the Cleveland Browns. He called me and said, "Hey, can you get tickets to the Rangers game tonight?" And I think it was like Game 5 or Game 6 in Madison Square Garden. If the Rangers would have won, they would have won the Stanley Cup that night. And so I called Murray Craven. I called the Marriott Marquis where they stay up in New York, and I said, "Could you give me Murray Craven?" I patched me right through. But he was taking his nap. It was between 1 and 3. NHL players take naps during that time. And so I left a message, "Hey, Muzz, it's Schweiner. I'd like to come up in Motion City. I'd like to come up and see you guys tonight, blah, blah, blah." Called me back at 3:30, right when he got up, said, "Hey, Schweiner, I'll leave you 2 tickets." It was like $70 face value. We get up there. The tickets were worth $3,000 at that time, and we didn't sell them. We went into the game. But I'm glad we did. Guess who we sat next to? Two celebrities. I could not believe it. It was the funniest thing. The Walrus, the golfer, Craig Stadler, and Kid and Play.
Oh, yeah.
His hair was straight up. Like, I didn't know who it was because I never watched Kid and Play. But.
Spike Lee's very small. He's built like there's something wrong with him. He's weird. He's got an odd build to him. Something's like he's got something wrong with him. A little weird. I couldn't believe how he's built. He had like a weird short torso or something like that. I don't know.
All right, so the Sixers, they're playing Sunday, December 28th, Oklahoma City. That's a tough game. It's a 3:30 start.
Yeah, they're not going to win that game. Right. I'd be stunned.
Let's get the Flyers out of the way real quick. Like I said, I did talk to Rick Tocchet and spoke with him briefly. about they're flying all first class seats. Is that did you
That
have
shocks you?
Yeah, well, yeah, because back in the day when they flew domestically.
Yeah, it's 2025, Schwan.
I know. They probably stopped.
Get off your clicker and your dumb TV.
They probably stopped flying domestically around 1999.
Well, some
2000.
teams have their own plane.
Own
I don't think we
charters,
did
yeah.
have our own plane.
You didn't have your own plane.
No, and a big reason.
I bet you not every plane is all seated with first class seats.
No, not every plane.
I don't think
but
we had
when you
that.
go to
majority
West
of
Coast,
them, I
We
feel
didn't
like,
have that. You
Like,
just
if
got
you're-
your own row. Everybody just got your
Yeah,
own
like
row.
if the Flyers are flying to Columbus, they're not flying at first class. I would imagine that's just for the West Coast. I'll find out.
Yeah, ask.
I'll ask.
Nobody's flying domestic in the major sports.
I highly doubt it.
Well, it's
Not
cool
anymore.
though seeing colleges get on planes and then you're like,
Yeah.
oh, cool. Like you might see some guys,
Yeah.
that, and they get excited to be on the plane with other people. But the one cool thing about flying your own plane,
Yeah.
you just drive right up and get on the plane.
Yeah.
There's no
that's
going
cool.
through. You just get on the plane.
Well, though I think the Flyers they get on in Atlantic Aviation. They have it's just pulled right up to an area where they can just drive right onto the thing. They get let in by the guard there.
Ask Mr. Negadelphia how he travels.
Yeah, he travels.
Limo from the house to
So-
the plane to the plane to the limo to the location.
The Flyers got a tough road to hoe here, Nick. They got the Kraken, the Canucks, Flames, Oilers, and before they return, that's a pretty tough schedule.
That's a tough road trip right there. So we'll see what
So
they're
what do you,
made
what do you,
of.
what do you expect? What do you want to see out of that? 2 and 3,
I want to.
3 and 2.
Yeah.
I'd like to see them come back 3 and 2.
I would like to see them over 500. I think that'd be successful. The way this team's playing right now, throughout the season, they're right there at the top of the
Do
standings.
you realize the Flyers are only 2 points out of a first place?
Yes.
They're 2 points out of first place in the
Expectations are
Metropolitan.
rising, Schwein.
Come
Is
on
it
now.
too early? Is
Get
it
ready.
too early?
It's better than their future looks brighter than the Sixers.
Here we go. Hit the clicker, would you?
Klemic's putting his feet up right now.
Oh no, I'm paying very close attention.
I'd rather have Klemic watch the Sixers than you.
Well, guess what? I'm not going to watch the Sixers anymore because I'm a
Thank
team
God.
player. I'd rather
You are
not,
a team player.
Dave, I'd rather not watch the game and have them win than watch the game and have them lose.
I don't know. You know what?
Right?
You know what? I like high school basketball a lot. College basketball. It's become such a business, and then the
Well,
way they
even
trade
college
these people
basketball is a
around. There's
business.
no big rivalries anymore. I loved it.
Yeah, the
I loved it
rivalries.
back in like the Jordan days when there'd be teams that would be fighting each other and they hated each other, and then you got all behind
Bill
it. Like
Lambier.
It was almost a football game.
Yeah. Detroit Pistons.
Now they just
Bad
shoot
boy
threes.
Pistons.
I'm sorry.
All right, the first hour of
Sorry.
Locker was powered by Surety Title. Surety provides comprehensive title insurance protection and professional settlement services for home buyers and sellers, real estate agents, brokers, lenders, home builders, developers, and attorneys to facilitate your real estate purchases. From the shore to Center City and every place in between, Surety Title is there for you. With over 20 office locations in New Jersey and PA, that's Surety Title. For more information, call my good friend Ron Conklin at 856-988-8900 or give Chris Mooney a call in the Ocean City office at 609-399-1227. Now, I want to tell you about La Scala's Beach House. We sure do love it at La Scala's. La Scala's opened 3 summers ago now to rave reviews. It's your home away from home for a large selection of Italian, American, and seafood favorites, just like your grandmom used to make. Plus, you'll love their famous pizza and their daily specials. Eat in or take out at La Scala's. They're located at 1400 Ocean Avenue in Brigantine. That's LaScalasBeachHouse.com. Let's eat. When we return, we continue with more here in the locker room with Billy Schwein, Dave Klemic, and Nicky Earnshaw right here on 97.3 ESPN.
It's Flyers Kraken tomorrow night on Rock 104.1 and the Rock 104.1 mobile app. Listen as Tim Saunders and Todd Fedork bring you all the exciting play-by-play action.
Secrets over the line, found to the Bobby Brink. He'll take a shot. He scores! Bobby Brink buries his 8th of the year.
It's Philadelphia Flyers Hot tomorrow night. Coverage begins at 8 p.m. on South Jersey's classic rock station.
Backhand shot. He scored!
Rock 104.1 and the Rock 104.1 mobile app.
Train presents The Unstoppables. Those captains of comfort, those gargantuans of the guarantee, those satisfaction savants who persevere perilously beyond probability as the raconteurs of reliability. Here's to Train's heralded heroes of heating and air conditioning, those comfort kings with a tireless tenacity for total turnaround. The Train Comfort Specialists. Just one more reason why it's hard to stop a train.
Hi, this is Joe Lenigan, owner of Lenigan Plumbing, Heating, and Cooling. Call us today for your free train system quote at 399-1200 or online at ocnjplumber.com. And please don't forget to ask for the military and senior discount.
Calling again, again and again. Calling again, again and again.
Hi, this is former Kansas City Chiefs wide receiver David Klemic. Are you looking for the ultimate spot to go catch the big game? Bulldog Sports Bar and Grill in Galloway Township is your home for great food, cold drinks, and non-stop sports action. Whether it's an NFL, MLB, NBA, or NHL game, they've got all the action on their big screen TVs, plus one in every booth. Sink your teeth into their famous wings, juicy burgers, thin crust pizza, and signature stromboli. Thirsty? They've got ice cold beers on tap and handcrafted cocktails that keep you refreshed. So bring your crew, grab a seat, and feel the energy at Bulldog Sports Bar and Grill in Galloway Township. It's where sports fans go to win. Tell them Dave Klemic sent you.
Xfinity is the network you can rely on. Like a close friend who will give it to you straight. The friend who will tell you that new haircut, it's not great. Friends make sure friends get good haircuts. And Xfinity makes sure you get a good deal on Wi-Fi. Xfinity gives you reliable fiber-powered Wi-Fi at our best price. This holiday season through January 4th, get gig speed Wi-Fi for just $50 a month for 5 whole years. No strings, no commitments. Just super fast, reliable gig speed Wi-Fi with our best equipment and unlimited data included. Save yourself from questionable decisions and save over Verizon and AT&T. Xfinity, imagine that. Restrictions apply. Requires paperless billing and auto-pay with stored bank account. Taxes and fees extra. Xfinity Internet powered by fiber and connected to premises by coaxial cable. Actual speeds vary.
The renovation celebration is underway at Matt Black Kia during the It's a Wrap grand opening sales event. Give yourself the gift of savings with 0% financing for 60 months or get up to $10,000 cash back on select new Kias. And for the ultimate holiday deal, choose between a 2026 Kia Sportage EX for just $167 a month or a 2025 Kia Telluride LX for only $267 a month. Both 24-month leases with just $39.99 due at sign. Visit mattblackkia.com or call 215-703-8526 for details. It's gotta be a Matt Black Kia.
You're listening to The Locker Room with Billy Schweim on 97.3 ESPN and the free mobile app.
All right, we're back broadcasting live here in Northfield. Billy Schweim, former Kansas City Chiefs wide receiver Dave Klemic, Nick Earnshaw. And before we get into our Eagles talk, a couple of things to discuss about the Flyers. Trevor Zegras and Konechny, man, they're on fire, Nick. Trevor Zegras, 15 goals, 22 assists, 37 points in 36 games. And Konechny, 11, 22, 33, and 36. Both are plus players, which is good to see at the top. Most of the players on this team, there's only maybe 3 or 4 players that are minus, which I like that stat.
It's your favorite stat.
Rick Tocchet is doing a phenomenal job with this. Fourth youngest team in the NHL, Nick.
He is. And listen, like Zegras, he would have been rotten out there in Anaheim, right? So what a trade by Danny Briere to bring in Zegras. He has been on fire for this team. One guy, though, that you'd like to see hopefully get out of his sophomore slump is Matvei Michkov. Did you see Tocchet get a little
by the way,
get a little upset?
So on Sunday, I said, let's talk. I text Tocchet, say, hey, what happened? I thought he might get back to me. He didn't get back to me until like Wednesday, and he said, no big deal. That's all he said.
Yeah.
No big deal. Like, a lot of people are making
Well, they asked him like 10 times in a row, it felt like. It was like 5 times in a row.
Yeah, but I mean, he texted back to me. No big deal.
He's the story, you know?
But he didn't get back to me until Wednesday.
It's because Michkov has been kind of put in this place as the savior of the Flyers, right? Like, he was the high draft pick. He came over earlier than expected. He was supposed to be the guy, and he's struggling. Came into the season a little overweight, right? Out of shape.
He's playing. They want him to play a certain way, and he's not accustomed to playing that way.
Yeah.
Right?
And he's so young.
Right.
It's a sophomore slump.
He'll get it.
He'll be fine.
They're working well with him. I think the Flyers are in the right path, man. And how about this guy Marone? He's the captain.
Right. Martone. Yeah.
Martone.
Yeah.
Like that's like the Flyers' future was pretty good, Dave. I mean, they got a lot of people in the farm system.
Great.
Dave, thoughts?
You know what I love about
I turned
Dave?
your mic on.
He's just himself.
He's not shy. He's not
shy. Hey, listen, man. You want to talk about football? I got you.
All right. Well,
and I take myself off the show.
Then get her going.
Ready to go?
I'm not
say
off the
Dave,
show.
say hut.
I'm not kicked off the show.
Go eat a donut.
Who kicks me off the show? Me.
Yeah, you
I
kicked yourself
myself
off the
show.
But I love it, the fact that you put your feet up and we're talking about the Sixers or Flyers.
I just did payroll right now. I respect all of you.
I heard Mike talking the other day about how it's not that people in radio don't want to talk about the Flyers. He said it's hard to talk about hockey on the radio because there's no second guessing. I disagree with that. There is second guessing, just not enough of it.
What do you mean second? I'm sorry.
In other words, if a player makes a play, I don't know. I guess his point was there's no.
It's in the sense of like soccer too, right? Like it's very back and forth. There's not a ton of story there, right?
Right.
From the game. But also the Flyers haven't really been relevant. They've been really bad too. So that adds to the other factor as to why the Flyers have not been talked about as much on the radio over the past few years.
The other day they played to the biggest home crowd they've had in a while.
Yeah, like people weren't bought in for a while.
Like 19,000 people in the States.
I went to a Flyers game a couple of years ago and it was just dead.
Oh, the first couple games I went to this year, I could not believe it was like half empty.
No oomph.
No.
So that's why.
But the Eagles don't have that problem, and they never did. I told you when I was a youngster, the Eagles were horrible, yet they sold out every single game.
Football's king, man. That's why Saquon's the biggest star.
609-403-0973. Who's the biggest sports celebrity currently right now? 609-403-0973. Who's the biggest sports star currently in Philadelphia? Bryce Harper. I think Dan from EHT said Schwarber, but you guys maintain Saquon.
Saquon or Jalen.
What about Hurts?
I think it's Saquon or Jalen. Absolutely.
609-403-0973 is the text board. Who is the currently the biggest sports star in Philadelphia? 609-403-0973.
And the quarterback of Philadelphia will always be like under the most pressure, under the biggest microscope as well. And Jalen has national appeal too. So it's like, yeah, I would say Jalen's up there, but Saquon was in New York for a while, so his brand kind of got expedited. And then when he came here and just took over last year, I mean, how can you argue with that? He's a superstar. I know he's had more of a down year this year. He's still going to be a 1,000-yard rusher this season. So he's still an absolute superstar. I'd say right now he is the biggest star out of all the sports teams in Philadelphia right now.
Dave, this is a quarterback's league, though, right? We've been told it's a quarterback's league, and as the quarterback goes, so does the team. So Saquon Barkley, he could have a bad game, but if Jalen Hurts has a great game, they're going to win. Chances are they're going to win the game.
Yeah,
and in the last two games, in against Las Vegas, Hurts was 12 of 15 for 175 yards, 3 touchdowns, no interceptions, with a quarterback rating of a 154.9. Against Washington, he was 22 of 30, 185 yards, which is not a lot of total yards, but the completion percentage was high. 2 touchdowns, no interceptions, with a quarterback rating of 111, and he's running the ball more. So when he plays well, the team plays well.
Yeah, absolutely. But the thing is, if you can look at his quarterback rating, that also dictates their record. When he's playing well, which means your protection, when you're missing a guy that's protecting you like Lane Johnson, your quarterback rating goes down, so you're not playing as well. That makes sense to me.
So let me ask you a question. Why would you pick Saquon Barkley when you know that?
This is a great. I got the answer. Right? I already had that loaded up for you because I knew you
got it cocked.
How many people you would split that you would go, I'm critical of Jalen Hurts. I love Jalen Hurts. That's 50-50, right? Everyone loves Saquon Barkley.
Right,
He ran for 2,000 yards. Not one person goes, I'm not into it. You love Saquon Barkley.
Right.
Everybody loves him. So, yeah.
All right, we got a couple of texts coming in on the text board, 609-403-0973. Trey in Hamilton says it's Hurts. It's not even close.
Yeah, see?
It's who they interview first, quarterback every time.
But both you and Dave said Saquon Barkley when
Saquon's a different animal.
See, here's the thing: when if Saquon Barkley, just say if they hand him the ball a couple times, he gets hit in the backfield, he gets a loss, he gets tackled for a loss. They're not going to blame it on Saquon Barkley.
Exactly.
They're going to blame it on the offensive
There's
line.
nobody critical of Saquon Barkley. They're going to be critical. There's a 50-50 on Hurts. There's 100% that everyone's going to get in line for Saquon Barkley.
I'm not arguing Jalen. I would not. I think that's a fair answer. I just think Saquon's brand, especially because he was in New York first, has made him a bigger star.
609-403-0973. Who's currently the biggest sports star in Philadelphia? 609-403-0973. Which amazes me is the fact that because Jalen Hurts is so, when teams win, they praise the quarterback. When they lose, the quarterback gets all the blame. Is that a true statement?
Sure. Yeah, from an uneducated
That's not
fan
true for
standpoint.
Saquon Barkley. If they lose the game, they're not going to blame
All right,
Saquon
but
Barkley.
you are asking who's the biggest sports star in Philly. Saquon is a national star. So is Jalen.
So is Jalen Hurts.
But I would say Saquon, he's on like every commercial. He's got a documentary about him. He was in New York for years. That helped elevate his brand. Everybody knows. You ask a casual fan, they know who Saquon is, and they'll know who Jalen is too. But Saquon is on, I think, a different level of superstardom.
Yeah.
That's where I'm at with Saquon.
I think the 2,000-yard thing, every year there's a Super Bowl MVP. Not every year. Maybe every 5-10 years there's a 2,000-yard rusher. So he did it. You know what I mean?
But Jalen Hurts got the Super Bowl MVP.
That's very true.
So he got it.
I'm not sitting here saying Jalen. Like I wouldn't say Jalen. I think Jalen's a fair answer, and if you want to argue Jalen, that's great. I think that's a fair argument. You have a fair argument there. I just think Saquon's a little bit of a bigger star overall.
609-403-0973 is the text board. The question is, who is currently the biggest sports star in Philadelphia? 609-403-0973.
See, I love when there's a subjective answer, like there's a subjective question, like
Right.
who's the most popular, but then you actually can attach something like objective to it, like how many people go in a line for Saquon Barkley, and I think that line would be way longer than ever.
And the Phillies just signed, like one of our callers, was it Dan that said Schwarber? And that's a great choice because Schwarber, I mean, let's see, 56 home runs. That's nothing to sneeze
The biggest, Billy, the biggest.
But
that's great.
But you know what?
He's a star.
How about we just re-signed Schwarber? Have you heard that much about it?
What's your definition of a star? Box office. Everyone wants to go see Saquon Barkley.
Right.
Box office. Come on.
Yeah.
And if you look, I'll even go. I'll give you some numbers. Saquon Barkley has 3.5 million followers on Instagram to Jalen Hurts 2.1 million.
Oh, okay, there you go. The line is up for
It's
the
a
line.
little bit
Is that
bigger.
because he's a bigger presence? Does he tweet or like does he put
I
stuff
just laid it
there?
out. He's on every commercial. He's got a documentary. He was in New York for years. He is a bigger star.
And he had the craziest football play that I've ever seen in my life.
He's a cover of Madden.
Yeah.
For goodness sake.
That's why.
There's an argument for Jalen, but I would say Saquon's bigger. He was in New York, the biggest market there is, first, and that helped elevate him already. And he was a star at Penn State, and he's from the area.
All right, I got one for you. Ready for this? At 609-403-0973, who's currently the biggest sports star in Philadelphia right now? PJ, Mr. Negadelphia. PJ Porter just said, excuse me, he just said Saquon Barkley is way more likable. How about likable?
That's a factor into being a star.
Yeah, you got to be liked.
Likability
I agree
factor.
with that 100%.
He's got a more outgoing personality than Jalen. That's obvious.
Who's more likable, Schwarber or Harper?
Well,
I would have to say Harper.
One says they're not elite.
Yeah. Would you ready to hear that? This is great. I didn't see this. You did, Nick.
So,
That's why you're on TV.
Oh, God. So, Bryce Harper was in the cages hitting baseballs, and he posted, I believe it was on Instagram. I saw it on X, though, last night.
I didn't see it.
He had a T-shirt on that says, not elite. And that's kind of in response to Dave Dombrowski calling him essentially not elite.
So I wonder, you think he's just Dave Dombrowski knows
fire,
what buttons to
pushing the
push?
buttons. I know what
like
buttons
if
to push.
you're a competitor, you want to be the best at everything you do, right?
Yeah, of course.
So when somebody tells you you're not the best, you're not elite, you're gonna take that personally, aren't you?
Yeah, I think sometimes believing that you are an underdog of some kind is helpful mentally a little
you go
bit.
after
I
it
like
harder.
you double down on that a little bit.
That
You know
goes.
what I mean?
That goes to the question we had a couple weeks ago. Would you like to be the chaser or chased?
Yeah, like the real champions really that there's no pressure on you when you're being.
My friend Marcia Trouse just texted me. She said Saquon Barkley.
Yeah.
Come on, Schwein, get in line. Get in line for the autograph.
Listen, I'm not saying. I'm just curious why people would take Saquon over Jalen
just laid
Hurts.
it out.
I like what PJ said. The likable thing. You got to be
Likability.
You got to be likable.
Likability is a huge factor. That goes into the factor.
Like,
That's
if
a
you're-
great point.
That is a great point.
I don't know if that's. I think Jalen Hurts is very likable.
He is, but Saquon has a very outgoing personality, and people attach to that
I think Saquon
more.
Barkley is so much more likable than Jalen Hurts. There's Jalen Hurts. He gets up in front.
But I love that about Jalen, though. I love he's serious. He's got all the quotable notables during his press conference.
You think his
notable
you
quotables.
like his press conferences?
Oh,
I don't think he says
they're
anything.
rough. They are rough.
My favorite.
They're
he
hilarious.
says anything.
They're hilarious.
No,
sometimes,
I've
though.
quoted him. I've quoted him
Says the
actually.
same
One
thing.
time he said, I thought the coolest thing, and he's probably you heard it before, but he said, "You come in the room and you are the thermostat." Or you are the
I'll look up
You're
the
the
quote for you.
thermostat, right?
He said that
you
about-
set the temperature.
Right, he does.
sets
He's the
temperature.
quarterback.
Yep. So he says we are the thermostat, not
And he
the
doesn't get too
thermometer.
high or too low.
Don't give me that.
So
you know
he
what?
sets the
Talking chief.
Like Schweimer over
Melody,
here.
they always say Schweiner. Don't get too excited.
down.
No, I can't. You know what I said? Talk, Dickie. I said I got to get excited. What's the point of being a fan if you don't get excited?
That's true. I'll give you that. You are an excited
You're
fan.
a player. You're a coach. That's fine for you, but not for me.
All
I'm
right,
a fan.
so it's fine for Jalen not to get too high, too low.
He's
Hey, you just made my point for me.
He's in a league all by himself.
My God.
That was a very good debatable moment, and you just used your
I
own
know,
logic.
Go to break. We're
and
going to run
made
out of
him
time
a
here.
point.
Guys, you guys make me mad.
Up in the temperature in here. He's sweating. He had to
Yeah.
I
take
know. I
off
had to
the-
take off my sweater that AG bought me.
Sorry,
It's too
AG.
hot.
He gets more excited, you or Bobby, about sports.
Bobby's dead. He doesn't say. He don't say. He's got no pulse.
Dead fish.
He's a dead fish. First hour.
Hey, Bobby. You the man, Bobby.
He's down to Costa Rica surfing. Oh, Bobby rode a horse the other day. The whole family, real quick. Bobby rode a horse the other day. They were down in Costa Rica, his whole family. I said, that's the first time I ever saw a horse on a horse.
We're never getting a commercial.
First hour of the locker was powered by Surety Title. Surety provides comprehensive title insurance protection and professional settlement services for home buyers and sellers, real estate agents, brokers, lenders, home builders, developers, and attorneys to facilitate your real estate purchases from the Surety Centers. And every place in between. Surety Title is there for you with over 20 office locations in New Jersey and PA. That's Surety Title. For more information, call my good friend Ron Conklin at 856-988-8900 or give Chris Mooney a call in the Ocean City office at 609-399-1227. Now, just about everybody in our area has heard about the Jersey Man and Philly Man magazine that is run by ex-Philadelphia tight end Ken Dunnick. Were you aware of the private business network they call the Legacy Club? Every month, they hold private events at upscale locations in Philadelphia and South Jersey that attract over 200 top business people. If you have an interest in attending one of these events and see it's a fit for your business, send an email to ken@jerseymanmagazine.com or give them a call at 856-912-4007 for more information. When we return, we'll wrap up hour number one. You're listening to The Locker with Billy Schwein right here on 97.3 ESPN.
This is the radio home for Philadelphia Eagles football. The Eagles continue the 2025 season tomorrow in Buffalo against the Bills.
Back goes Allen. Allen has time. Too much time. Now they've got him. They've got him. It's a sack. It's Brandon Graham.
Pre-game coverage starts at 3 p.m. with Merrill Reese and Mike Quick calling all the action starting at 4:25. This is where the Eagles play. 97.3 ESPN, South Jersey's Eagles station.
Finding an electrician that is dependable, prompt, and experienced is important. Tom Jackson & Sons Electrical Service is just that. Service in Atlantic and Cape May counties for 40 years, Tom Jackson & Sons Electrical Services specializes in both commercial and residential work and provides 24-hour emergency services. No job too big and no job too small. Call Tom Jackson & Sons Electrical Services. They do it all. Call for a free estimate, 609-399-1999.
Call Tom Jackson and Sons for electrical, they're number one.
Hi, this is Billy Schwein. If you're injured or if life takes an unexpected turn, you need a team that'll fight for you. At McMonagle, Perry, McHugh, Meshach, and Davis, you'll get battle-tested trial lawyers with decades of experience standing up for justice. Whether it's personal injury, criminal defense, or complex civil litigation, when everything is on the line, you want attorneys with experience and a reputation as one of the most successful firms in the United States. Call McMonagle, Perry, McHugh, Meshach, and Davis, 215-981-0999, or online at mpmpc.com.
Every year, hundreds of children suffer from unintentional injuries or death due to unsecured guns. Camden County and Moms Demand Action South Jersey are asking for your help to reduce gun violence by spreading the Be Smart message.
Store guns unloaded, locked, and separate from ammunition. And talk to other parents about secure gun storage.
It's up to us to prevent these tragedies and save lives. Visit CamdenCounty.com/BeSmart to learn how we can stop gun accidents and deaths together.
You don't want to miss final year-end pricing. Now at RK Kia of Vineland. Brand new Kias, $199 a month. $199. Lease new 26 Kia K4 LXs from just $199 a month. $199 for 24 months. New front-wheel drive 26 Kia Sorento S. Just $388 a month. $388. Final year-end pricing at RK Kia of Vineland. Need credit? We work with all types of credit situations. Plus, you get RK coverage. No charge. Ding repair, tire repair, wheel repair, windshield repair, and more. No charge. You don't want to miss final year-end pricing. Our lowest prices of the year. Brand new Kias, $199 a month. During the Kia Season of New Traditions sales event. RK Kia of Vineland. RK does it right. MyRKKia.com. MyRKKia.com.
To qualified buyers, plus tax and title. For details, call 856-641-1111 or MyRKKia.com.
Sal Vulcano, Everything's Fine Tour. One hilarious night of brand new stand-up material from Sal Vulcano.
Don't lie to me. Tell me the truth about Thunder. Did you tell me it's God bowling? I took that information to school. I got my ass handed to me.
Sal Vulcano live. Saturday, February 28th, Ovation Hall and Ocean Casino Resort. From Impractical Jokers and the Hey Babe and Taste Buds podcast, it's Sal Vulcano. On sale Friday, August 29th at 10 a.m. at theoceanac.com.
You're listening to The Locker Room with Billy Schweim on 97.3 ESPN and the free mobile app.
All right, we're back broadcasting live here. The Locker Room with Billy Schweim, Dave Klemic, Nicky Earnshaw. Oh, my God. My brother
Mr.
looks,
Ed.
He's so big, that horse, he looks like he's riding a Shetland pony.
That is officially the hardest I've laughed
I'm
on
hot
the
as
show.
heck in here. What's going on? I'm sweating my rear end off. 609-403-0973 is the text board. The question is, who is the biggest sports star in Philadelphia right now?
Well,
609-403-0973.
I'll tell you, we do have a star. If you're watching on YouTube or X right now, there you go. There's Bobby Schweim.
You got to go to YouTube
or X
or the X platform.
We have the picture of Bobby Schweim on the horse.
That horse is saying, "This is BS right now.
Get off! It hurts. Get off! Get off right now!"
That's the biggest star in Philly sports right there.
That horse needs a chiropractor.
Wow, man! Hour one is in the books. That went fine.
Oh, I'm crying.
I
I think we left for the entire commercial break that we almost didn't get
Dave
to.
had to run out of the studio.
Yeah.
It was so hard. All right, hour one is in the books. Hour two, we'll really get into our Eagles conversation coming up. But of course, at the bottom of the hour, we'll get our high school athletes in the spotlight with Fran Mclaughlin, brought to you by the Philly Pretzel Factory of Egg Harbor Township. He does a great job with the high school athletes in the spotlight. We'll get his take coming up at the bottom of the hour, and we'll get into the Eagles. We'll dissect the Eagles and Bills coming up. Of course, 4:25 kickoff tomorrow. It's the Locker Room with Billy Schweim, former Kansas City Chief wide receiver and mainland product Dave Klemic, and Nicky Earnshaw right here on 97.3 ESPN.
Hey, this is Josh Hennig, inviting you to join me this Saturday for Hanging with Hennig, broadcasting live from the Gridiron Pit inside Tropicana, Atlantic City, 12 to 3 p.m. on 97.3 ESPN. Come hang out inside Tropicana, Atlantic City at the Gridiron Pit, powered by Caesars Sportsbook. Watch all the college and pro football on massive TV screens while enjoying casino table games, and don't miss out on your chance to win prizes. This Saturday's guests joining me and Mike Carlin include AP Senior NFL Insider Rob Motti, presented by Prevail Nutrition, South Jersey's #1 meal prep service. Flyers reporter and sports podcaster Haley Taylor Simon, presented by yesterday's Creekside Tavern in Marmora, with the sound on for every Eagles game. And fantasy football analyst Andy McNamara, presented by Work of Art Construction, serving South Jersey with 40 years of construction experience. So join me this Saturday for Hanging with Hennig, 12 to 3 p.m. on 97.3 ESPN, broadcasting live from the Gridiron Pit, powered by Caesars Sportsbook, inside Tropicana, Atlantic City, streaming live on YouTube and X. Must be 21 or older. No one to stop before you start. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER.
I'm Ed Evans, CEO of Consumer Cellular. No, we're not one of the big guys. Truth is, we don't want to be. If you're over 50, Big Wireless probably has you paying for more data than you might need. You could be throwing away thousands over a lifetime.
Our entry-level data plans start at just $20 a month. And for a limited time, switch and get your second month free. Call 1-888-FREEDOM, visit consumercellular.com or a store near you and get your second month free today. Plans include $5 credit for auto pay and e-billing. See site for additional details.
Actual price will depend on product and subscription plan. Featured products are compounded drug products, which the FDA does not approve or verify for safety, effectiveness, or quality. Prescription products require an online consultation with a healthcare provider who will determine if appropriate. See website for details, restrictions, and important safety information.
Want a boost in and out of the bedroom? Hims has you covered. Introducing a new 2-in-1 approach to level up your game. Tadalafil for better bedroom performance and zinc for testosterone support. Put it all together and you've got what you need to turn things all the way up. Getting started is simple. Just go to hims.com/joy to start your free online visit. Through Hims, you can access ED treatments including pills, chews, and more. 100% online. No office visits, no pharmacy lines. Just fill out a simple intake form and a licensed medical provider will determine if treatment's right for you. If prescribed, it ships free and discreetly to your door. Find affordable treatment options at up to 95% less than brand names at hims.com/joy. That's hims.com/joy, hims.com/joy.
With GMF financing to qualify buyers excludes Traverse and Corvette excludes prior sales.
If you're looking for a new or pre-owned vehicle, get to Bennett Chevrolet now during our year-end blowout and save up to 20% off that new vehicle you've been dreaming of. Yes, Bennett is selling new vehicles at true GM supplier employee prices. Plus, you keep all the rebates, saving you as much as 20% off any new vehicle purchase. And with Bennett's available 0% financing, you'll save even more. Looking for pre-owned? Bennett's got a great selection, and we'll give you a minimum $10,000, no matter how bad your trade-in's condition. Yep, I said a minimum 10 grand for any piece of junk you bring us, however you bring it. Imagine how much more Bennett pays for good trades. And whether you're looking for new or pre-owned, there's never any hassles, never any haggles, and never any sales pressure, because our sales staff is paid based on your satisfaction, not how much you spend. Together, let's drive. Bennett Chevy, Egg Harbor Township, and BennettChevy.com.
South Jersey's official play-by-play home of the Eagles, Sixers, and Flyers.
At 0 point would I ever consider not being a fan of the team.
97.3 ESPN, WENJ, WENJ HD, Millville, Atlantic City. A Town Square media station serving all of South Jersey.
To the locker room.
Vince Papali, welcome to the locker room.
I can smell it already, Billy. What's happening, buddy?
Von Hayes, welcome to the locker room with Billy Schwein.
Yeah, hey, Billy, how you doing out there?
Rich Gannon, welcome to the locker room, Rich.
Thanks, guys. It's great to be with you.
Great Bob McElwee, NFL referee.
Hey, Bill, how you doing?
Craig Berube. Craig, welcome to the locker room.
All right, thanks, Billy.
We have the real Pat Croce in the locker room.
Let me off the bench, Coach.
And now here's your host, Billy Schwein.
All right, we're back here in the studio. Billy Schwein, former Kansas City Chiefs wide receiver and mainland product Dave Klemic, and, of course, Nick Earnshaw producing, co-hosting today. Getting you ready for the Eagles Buffalo Bills at 4:25 tomorrow as the Eagles shuffle off the Buffalo. Flyers at the Kraken tomorrow, the Seattle Kraken, and, of course, the Sixers. They took a loss last night, and we talked a little Sixers, we talked a little Flyers. Now it's time to get into our Philadelphia Eagles. And I got to tell you, man, Dave, you and I are on the same page. We want to see the starters play and win that game tomorrow.
Yeah, I do too. And I don't think that slowing the pace down of your season when you're just now getting into a rhythm should have any – we just got to keep playing.
Because here, and I agree with you this, because the Eagles, prior to the last two wins, the Eagles played horrible, right? There was 3 or 4 games where they didn't play well. Now they're just getting there, and they're albeit against lesser teams, but you still got to beat the teams in front of you, and you still got to look good doing it, right? I don't think the Eagles can afford to take more time off. Nicky is of a different opinion that he thinks that they should play any of the starters, but that the playoffs are 2 weeks away, so you'd be knocking off 2 weeks of rust.
I think Lane Johnson's coming back.
No, he's out.
He's out again.
I wouldn't play him. I wouldn't play Jalen
Kobe
Carter.
Dean and Lane Johnson are out. Jalen Carter is good to go.
But would you play him? You don't want to play any of the
I don't want to play anybody.
See,
I would play like a half. Well, it's also going to rain. It's going to be windy in Buffalo. And guess what? You've only have an 11% at the 2 seed, 11% shot at the 2 seed. I would play him a half and get him out of there because what are you going to play him against the Commanders week 18? You're going to play everybody go all the way in? You want to create a bye for
playing against
yourself.
the Buffalo Bills, who are 11-4,
Who the
and they
hell
get their perennials. I mean, people are predicting them to play. Matter of fact, in the beginning of the year, that people predicted that Buffalo would face Philadelphia in the Super Bowl.
Would you rather
this could be a Super Bowl preview.
Would you rather have all your stars for the playoffs in the postseason, or would you rather them get hurt? Now, Kobe Dean just got hurt last week, so
but football, every game you play,
you have an extra game now. Remember that. You have to remember there's now an extra game in the season. I want to get these guys healthy for the
generation that
postseason.
just doesn't care about playing, put your best foot forward.
This is the same argument for baseball. When they make the wild card or they win the division, do you want that bye or not? You're creating yourself a bye. You did that last year with the
but if they don't play this week, you got 2 full weeks off.
Play a half. Play a half. That's my argument.
I want to win this because this thing you won 2 games against lesser opponents. We lost 3 in a row. If we beat Buffalo, you're gonna go sky high. You don't have to play Washington. You'll be sky high because they could be Super Bowl winners.
That's right.
And then we're winning the Super Bowl. If we beat Buffalo tomorrow, I'm predicting we win the Super Bowl.
Listen.
But I don't know. After
Dave,
that.
I agree with you. If this team, if the Philadelphia Eagles and if all the starters play and they beat the Buffalo Bills, everybody in this area is going to be. The Eagles are back on track. Prior to this game, people are not sure.
Yeah.
Right?
And
I mean,
we
there's
could
question
beat them.
marks.
And then if Chicago loses, are you going to play everybody against the Commanders?
Then you get a bye.
Because then you can get the 2. Then you have a shot at the 2 seed.
Well, yeah. Why not? Well, it's an if, so it's a hypothetical, right?
Hypothetical.
So you got to wait to see how the chips fall.
Yeah, I'm playing.
But look, he's shaking his head. This is like the new thought process with the generation.
I'm playing.
I'm playing, right?
Yeah, I'm playing.
I want to get everybody into the postseason healthy and ready to go.
Agreed.
Remember last year? What was last year's big concern?
It was Saquon, and I wanted
Barkley,
Saquon
and they
to play.
did the right thing because he ended up sitting down last year and they won the Super Bowl.
They did.
But there's no guarantee. What's wrong with my microphone?
I don't know. You're yelling.
Screaming into it.
If Josh was here, he'd be going.
Yeah.
He'd be going like this.
No, but you know what I'm saying? I'm like, you can't. You got to prepare to. You got to play to win.
I think if we played Buffalo, and I think they're very beatable right now because of the situation.
They are. Their
with the
defense
receivers.
stinks.
Yes, you could beat them, and that would put us in a position to be like, yeah, that's Josh Allen, and that's the Buffalo Bills.
You know what their rush defense is? Ranked 30th. 30th. They're ranked 30th.
I wonder whose day it should be.
Well,
yeah.
Tank
and get him out.
Bisbee.
I would love it if Tank could have a day.
Hey, he could.
Him and Tanner. This is the 1 week I'm calling for Tanner McKee. It's 1 week I'm calling.
Can you imagine if Tanner McKee got in and just and the Eagles win 33 to 10?
It wouldn't mean anything.
Wouldn't mean anything?
No.
Yeah,
Well,
not in this town.
I did a little homework about this Buffalo Bills team, and this is just the most interesting things that I could pull out. But Josh Allen, when throwing to his tight ends, it averages 10.3 yards per play. Okay. They're going to probably play, I think, this week because they don't know who's that receiver.
And Kincaid.
Yeah, they're going to play double tights, I think, right? Probably. They'll play double tights and then makes us go to a base defense a little bit more. We're going to have to play base. And so it'll be like a game where we actually have to – they know where we're going to be at because they double tight.
My whole concern is what happened last year. You took the bye the final week of the year, right? You got everybody healthy for the postseason. You went on a run.
Right.
I want to make sure everybody's healthy. Now, Kobe Dean just hurt his hamstring last week. That's concerning. That's a big piece. You don't want to lose other guys who are vital to your run. I wouldn't, and it's going to be bad weather. It's going to be windy. I'm out, man. I don't want to play them the entire game. I just don't.
So if the Eagles don't play their starters, they're 10-5 now. They lose 2 games. They're 10-7. You happy with that?
Yeah, I'm fine with that. I don't care. If you're at 90% at the 3 seed, you have a 90% chance to stay at the 3 seed right now.
I think this is the chance
They're going to lock in.
beat Buffalo and create momentum like you never had.
See, football's a different game than basketball or ice hockey or baseball. Like, momentum is a big thing, wouldn't you say?
Your confidence is fully back. I think with Lane if Lane Johnson was here,
he's
I
out.
know, but if he was
Kobe
here,
Dean's out.
you would. If he was here, it would create momentum because he's like, oh my gosh, my blind side is protected again by the best in the league.
Right.
That would create momentum enough to win. This thing, they could win this game, and that's enough. That's enough.
So, Dave,
to win a Super Bowl,
I'm looking at the
honestly.
standing. The Patriots are 12-3. The Bills are 11-4. The Bills need this game. They want to win the division, don't they?
Yes, of course. But I just think I'm not worried about them or the Patriots. I'm worried about. Oh yeah, okay. I see. It's
You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying,
like facto. They got to win.
They got to win.
They got to win.
Unless
But
they're
we
playing
can
for
win.
second. Does anybody settle for second place? I don't think so, right? That's not your. You're a competitor. You don't want to be second place.
I think this is a winnable game, and it's a momentum thing for
Nick,
us. 'Cause
you
nobody
don't-
really believes us yet. You beat Washington, and you beat the
Right.
two. You beat the two worst
Exactly.
games.
Yeah. Thank you,
So if you
Dave.
beat these guys, our confidence is
He
back.
just said there's no like people would rather see us win. If the Eagles can beat the Buffalo Bills, everybody's going to be confident. People in this area are going to be saying Super Bowl or bust. But if we don't play our starters, it's going to be a big question mark.
So here's what we do. Here's how we get. To
They're going to play the starters.
Here's-
they're not listening to me.
Here's
so,
how we
I know
get
they
to
are playing
50%.
Thank God.
You beat the Buffalo Bills, and then you play the backups in Washington.
Right.
You just there's
All
your
right,
50%.
but then you have to
50%.
throw in the other factor. What if Chicago loses? Now you have a shot at the 2 seed. What, are you going to play them against the Commanders? What's the point?
I don't think you play them at all against the Commanders, no matter what. You just take.
So you're not going to go for the 2 seed then. Why are you playing them this week?
to build the confidence there.
Just build the
honestly. Just
confidence.
to build
Cohesiveness.
Honestly.
Like they learn
Defending
If you-
Super Bowl
they're not-
champs.
There's so much to do with it subjectively through confidence and momentum.
Play
Those
half.
things are built.
But you're in bad weather in Buffalo.
Yeah.
How are you going to get how are you like it could be one of those games where weird stuff happens. You know, it's going to be slick, it's going to be slippery.
See, here's the thing. Here's the thing, Nick. I'm looking at their rankings. The Eagles, their rankings on total offense and total defense are the bottom of the pack, middle bottom of the pack. Offensively,
Defense is much better, though.
Well, yeah, their defense are ranked 12th overall, 21st against the rush, 7th against the pass. They need to come out and
Yeah,
win
but a
this
lot
game.
of smart football people, and it just
By the way,
eye
Jordan
test.
Mailata said this is a statement game for them.
Okay.
He said this is
Then
a
make
statement game for them.
Then make a statement.
Make a statement.
And you better get out healthy.
Right,
you
Dave?
better get out healthy. Better get out healthy.
Yeah.
He's playing it this way. Someone
I just
does
watched
get hurt,
him do it
you're gonna
last
say,
year
"See,
with
I
the Super
told you
Bowl."
so."
I will. If someone
yeah.
gets hurt.
I know you will.
Josh Henney just texted me and he says Eagles need reps. And
They do.
I'm a
agree.
lone wolf
How come
on
he
this.
didn't text
I
me?
understand.
Yeah,
I understand this.
That's he's got a great point.
fine.
And I think when just a simple person,
How many?
football
But
player,
Klemic, how much? Like, if it's going to be bad weather, 30, 40 mile an hour winds on Sunday in Buffalo, how many good reps are you going to get from that?
Well, they're going against a team that can't stop the run. So if anything, they should be running roughshod over the Buffalo Bills, and I think that would make everybody happy.
But I don't.
And it
think,
would give them confidence, right?
Listen,
Dave?
I hope it works out, and they make a statement. They beat Buffalo. Everyone gets out unscathed. But if somebody gets hurt, there's going to be a lot of problems.
I know, and that's a problem long term too. And so I get that, but I don't think you have a Super Bowl opportunity or a because you're thinking long term. I'm thinking long term too. If you beat the Buffalo Bills, you don't have to play. You're doing this for confidence in your entire
So you're playing this week just to build confidence, get those reps in, and have a goal on and a high note into the playoffs.
Yeah, that's it.
So
that's it. It's always
even
about
if
who's
Chicago
hot and
loses, and you got a shot at the 2 seed, you're not going to play the command. You're not going to play against Command no matter what.
Well, it's a complete 2 weeks. If they sit everybody this week or
not,
only play a half, it's 2 full weeks until they will be scheduled on the until the
means
playoffs
Lane
start.
Johnson will be good to go. Jalen will be refreshed.
Yeah, but they won't. But you don't know what you're going to get. I mean,
everybody's banged up about this time of the season. Now you have an extra game.
I think 7-10 days off. Like I don't know. I think that's sufficient.
I think Nick Sirianni come off a bye. Jalen Hurts and Sirianni are pretty good off a bye. The record says otherwise.
Yeah, and I just think long-term, that's what you need. I went through this in high school one time where we actually lost the Thanksgiving Day game, which lit us up. We were undefeated. We lost our Thanksgiving game, and we at that point we were like, oh my gosh, we were on such a high that we didn't think that we could ever lose, and that was like a wake-up call for us.
Listen, I have evolved.
They
from
needed
last year.
the opposite.
Because last year I wanted Saquon to play in that final game. I wanted to see him get the record. However,
so did I.
However, I just saw him win a Super Bowl by resting guys and get
True.
to win it.
You also have a valid point. It's just how I would do it.
But see, here's the thing: if you do play somebody and if somebody does ultimately get hurt, all the naysayers, you see, I told you so. You should have never played him. That's how it is.
I don't know. I think that at this point you
No,
had
but
such a bad
I don't want
run
that to happen.
that everyone was like, gosh, don't be that other season. And guess what? We're not satisfied with just making it through some of the playoffs.
Right.
We want another
You want to go
Super
to a
Bowl.
Super Bowl. You want to go back to back.
This is their best opportunity to go back to back. We might not ever see this again.
No, take the chance while you have it and get everybody that you need healthy for the run. That's my point. That's all.
He's got a good point, too.
He does. All right. For over 83 years, the Circle Liquor Store has offered the best selection of beer, wine, and spirits in South Jersey. It's a stone's throw away from Ocean City. It's a landmark. With a friendly staff, it's no wonder why Circle Liquors was named Best of Philly, Best of Atlantic City, with the most competitive prices around. The Circle Liquor Store is a proud sponsor of the Locker Room with Billy Schwein. Throwing a party, preparing for the big game, let Chet and his staff make sure you have everything you need. Check out their website at circleliquors.com or give them a call at 609-927-2921. They deliver. McCann Appraisers for all your real estate appraisal needs. Call John A. McCann & Associates, 609-263-7422. Whether for commercial, residential properties, for estate tax, financial planning, divorce financing, and more, the professionals at John A. McCann & Associates are licensed and ready to assist you. Give them a call anytime at 609-263-7422. All right, when we return, we'll continue with more here in the locker room with Billy Schwein, Dave Klemic, and Nick Earnshaw right here on 97.3 ESPN.
This is the radio home for Philadelphia Eagles football. The Eagles continue the 2025 season tomorrow in Buffalo against the Bills.
Back goes Allen. Allen has time. Too much time. Now they've got him! They've got him! It's a sack! It's Brandon Graham!
Pre-game coverage starts at 3 p.m. with Merrill Reese and Mike Quick calling all the action starting at 4:25. This is where the Eagles play. 97.3 ESPN, South Jersey's Eagles station.
Ocean City's real estate market is red hot, and you need an agent that has the knowledge and expertise to help. Contact Ocean City's top agent, Mark Grimes. Mark has been selling real estate for 30 years in South Jersey. He can answer all your real estate questions and find you the perfect property. He's available anytime on his cell at 609-425-2042. When Philadelphia star athletes are looking for a house at the beach, they contact Mark Grimes, specializing in buying and selling vacation homes, single-family homes, condominiums, and duplexes, residential and commercial, as well as new construction projects or investment opportunities. Mark Grimes, he's your agent at the beach. Give him a call right now, 609-425-2042, or check out his website at grimes.com.
Hi there, this is the Negadelphian from the Locker Room, and I might be negative about our Philly sports teams, but one thing I'm positive about is Elisa's shoes. Are you looking for the perfect pair of shoes? Then step into Elisa's shoe store on Asbury Avenue, Ocean City, New Jersey, where style meets comfort. From trendy sandals or everyday sneakers or an elegant heels for a night out, they've got it all. Their friendly team is there to help you find the perfect fit, no matter what the occasion. That's Elisa's Shoes at Asbury Avenue, Ocean City, New Jersey. Go to elisashoes.com or call 609-391-8859. Tell them the boys from the Locker Room sent you.
Finding an electrician that is dependable, prompt, and experienced is important. Tom Jackson & Sons Electrical Service is just that. Service in Atlantic and Cape May counties for 40 years, Tom Jackson & Sons Electrical Services specializes in both commercial and residential work and provides 24-hour emergency services. No job too big and no job too small. Call Tom Jackson & Sons Electrical Services. They do it all. Call for a free estimate, 609-399-1999.
Call Tom Jackson & Sons for electrical. They're number one.
Sound familiar? At Mattress Firm, we understand there are many problems that can keep you up at night, like snoring, aches and pains, or sleeping hot. Our sleep experts have the unrivaled know-how to match you with a mattress that can help. And now at Mattress Firm, save up to $700. Plus, get a free adjustable base with select Sealy Posturepedic mattresses. For the great sleep you deserve, visit Mattress Firm. We make sleep easy. Restrictions apply. See store or website for details.
With other language learning apps, I was just playing games. I wasn't really learning. Babbel's different.
Babbel was designed by over 200 language learning experts to be the most effective way to learn another language.
Every time I open the app, I can choose to work on my writing, speaking, or listening. And it saves my mistakes for me to review, so I'm constantly improving. Before Babbel, I thought I just wasn't good with languages. But now I'm speaking French. Tout ça, c'est grâce à Babbel.
Save up to 50% on your Babbel subscription when you sign up at Babbel.com. Babbel.com.
Looking to lower your energy bills and boost home comfort? South Jersey Gas has you covered with a no-cost in-home, whole-home energy assessment. Our energy expert will review your home's energy efficiency and provide a personalized report of energy-saving improvements. Plus, you may also receive energy-efficient upgrades like faucet aerators, smart power strips, and LED light bulbs at no cost to you. Don't wait to save money and energy. Schedule your whole-home energy assessment today at sjgsaveenergy.com or call 201-690-7897 today.
You're listening to The Locker Room with Billy Schweim on 97.3 ESPN and the free mobile app.
All right, we're back. Billy Schweim, Dave Klemic, Nick Earnshaw, talking Eagles football. The debate is whether the Eagles should play their starters for at least a half tomorrow. My personal opinion, and Dave Klemic, I don't want to talk for you, but you and I both agree that they should play the whole game and win this game and win convincingly to build confidence.
There have been building on easier teams, but we're still, even us sitting right here,
we need to pass the test.
but we beat the Raiders and we beat Washington with a third-string quarterback.
Right.
Yeah, I'm not sold. If you beat Buffalo, you're all sold, and you can take it to the bank. We're going to make it to the Super Bowl.
And Nick, your only concern is you want the team to be going.
I want them to be healthy.
So you don't care if the starters get 2 weeks off.
I could care less.
I think the healthy guys have not played well
No, they
either.
haven't. They need
so
to work.
they need reps. Like the healthy guys go, you're playing healthy, but you're playing bad football.
Look, Jordan Mailata said, and I quote, "This is a statement game."
I hope it is. I hope they come out, they play well, they beat the Bills, and everyone gets through unscathed. My problem
and
is,
I'll tell you what, here's
better hope they get out unscathed. Nakobe Dean just got hurt his hamstring.
Nakobe Dean, as much as I love Nakobe Dean, the guy's always hurt, so you can't use him as a measuring stick. Is he not always hurt, Nick?
Yeah, but he's been an integral part of your defense.
He is. I love Nakobe Dean,
Integral.
believe me, but listen, you can't play scared. You can't play like you're, you know what I mean?
It's not playing scared. It's playing smart. They just won a Super Bowl by doing it.
One game. Dave and I want him to take the Commanders
it's going
game
to
off.
rain. It could be a little wintry mix. It's going to be windy.
Hogwash.
It's going to, I'm just saying.
By the
guys
way,
get hurt.
The Pro Bowl came out, right?
Yeah, we got 5 guys.
We got both corners in.
Yeah,
we got both our
and
corners
deservedly
in.
so.
Mitchell.
Quinyon Mitchell.
He's
is
my
he the best
MVP.
in the league right now? I think he's the best corner in the league.
You know why he's my favorite player? Because you never hear his name on the broadcast.
Never hear him.
That's the great. It's the
Never
greatest
hear
thing for a
him.
corner. Billy's all worried about interceptions over there. I don't care. I don't want him to get the ball.
No,
He takes
what
away the whole side of a field.
What I said to you, Nick, is look, I think he's great too, but I think it'll hurt him that he doesn't have interceptions.
No, I think the best thing about Quinyon Mitchell is, and watch now, so if you're an educated fan or if you're not, watch how he reads the body language of the other receivers.
Right.
He is nobody that I've seen
But
better
he also
than that.
locates the ball where a lot of guys don't even, they look at
He
the
locates
receivers
the ball because he reads what they're doing.
No, but he seems like he always has an eye for the ball. Like,
Yeah,
not all that, a lot of guys will look at the receiver's eyes and they'll face guard him or whatever you call it.
And he just understands the body language. And if you're a really good receiver, you change your body language to trick what they're doing. He's so
What a
smart
pick.
that he gets that.
What a pick by Howie Roseman.
Toledo.
Are you guys worried about Jake Elliott?
A little bit.
How big? I mean, so it's going to be
Jinx.
rainy, windy, nasty weather.
Yep.
He can't afford to miss any more field goals.
Well, Sirianni doubled down on him, saying, no, this is our guy. This is who we're going with. He's got us out of a lot of – he did have a couple bad kicks into the wind
Remember,
or whatever.
he was bad last year, and then when he got to the postseason, he hit some big kicks.
He cost us a couple games this year. He did.
I think he's such a great athlete, and I don't think I mean, I guess field goal. You played for the Chiefs. Are field goal kickers like pitchers and goalies? They're like head cases.
Yeah, I played with Morton Anderson. Biggest head case there was.
Is he really?
Yeah, but he would get drunk all the time.
Yo, you know
he might have drank before the games. The guy was one of the funniest dudes ever.
You know what we should call? We should have done this earlier. We should have called Hurd, Coach Hurd.
Oh,
and find out. Well, we got coming up. We got the high school athletes in the spotlight. I don't know if you can get them real quick. Find out who was the biggest. I don't know. How should I say that, Nick?
It's up to you.
Well,
thanks, Nick.
That's up to you.
My brother-in-law, who went to the training
Miro.
camp with the Atlanta Falcons,
Yeah.
went and you're going to put him on the practice squad, but he wouldn't go on it because he was doing too good in real life. You know? So he was like, "No, I'm not doing it." Morton Anderson went to the Atlanta Falcons,
right?
So he knew Morton, and so we both will tell you that guy is one of the funniest human beings that ever lived. And like to throw him back. You know what I mean? He was nuts.
609-403-0973 is the text board. The question is, who is currently the biggest sports star in Philadelphia right now? 609-403-0973.
All right, we got a couple of texts coming in. Likeable is Maxey. Star is Barkley. He was the faux MVP last year and also likable.
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
I mean, that's just where we're at. We've convinced.
All right, so who else other than Saquon? Because he's easily
our buddy Cruz Lewis chiming in. KPM,
there you go,
representative
my guy.
He said it's Saquon, but O-line hasn't been good enough to keep him in that position much longer. Jalen Hurts paints himself as emotionless. That's why he's so annoying. He also is wondering why Cam Jurgens made the Pro Bowl.
I think he did. He made it on reputation.
I think so too.
That's all right. That happens a lot.
Yeah,
that's an educated
609-403-0973 is the text board number. The question is, who is the biggest current sports star in Philadelphia? 609-403-0973.
Have you been convinced, Schwein, that it's Saquon?
No.
Doesn't matter what your fans of your show
So you think it's Bryce? Not elite Bryce?
No, I don't.
Who would you choose?
I mean, yeah, I think either Schwarber or Bryce Hart.
What? You're insane over there.
56 home runs is nothing to sneeze about.
But it's not what we're talking about.
I know. Well,
see, we have three generations
Star.
in here. Two of the
Box
generations
office.
right now are outweighing you right now. You are of the old school.
Old school.
I
well,
think,
that's what I like about this show. We got three
Right.
generations in here.
Yeah. So, Nick, you could be my son. I could be your son.
He could be my grandson.
You could be the
Yeah.
grandkid.
Yeah.
You know?
609-403-0973 is the text board. The question is, who's the biggest sports celebrity in Philadelphia right now? 609-403-0973
It's
is the text
Saquon.
board.
It's got to be Saquon, Schwein.
Well, and not Hurts, huh?
Jalen's right there, but I laid
because
out the
this
reasons
is-
why it's
We've
Saquon.
already established that this is a quarterback's league.
Sure. He's right
and,
there.
And the Eagles will win. If Jalen Hurts plays well, the Eagles win. If Jalen Hurts plays bad, the Eagles lose.
I think you have a stronger case for Saquon over Jalen. And Mr. Negadelphia was being positive, brought up the likability factor.
By the way,
Saquon, a very outgoing individual.
PJ, Mr. Negadelphia just texted in, simple fix for Jake. He's like playing with a golfer who hooks the ball. Just move him to the right. Like if you're hooking the ball, just like, you know what I do when I get ready to tee off, I slice, so I aim left. Like I'm
I've
so
done that.
when I
If you ever
Sometimes I whiff, so I don't know how you help that.
Nick, you golfed with Mr. Negadelphia.
I did. I was
How
awful.
funny is his
You
stance?
did? You golf with Mr. Negadelphia?
Yeah.
How funny is his stance?
Hilarious.
It looks like Charles Barkley. It's like he
he's got the
leans
worst
way
one.
over the ball, and then you think he's going to be terrible, and he destroys it. I've been with him where he won two.
We got paired with a
He
Cowboys
said
fan.
he's a +2 or 3.
He's amazing golfer.
That's unbelievable.
He's
pretty
an
good.
amazing golfer.
Who's a better golfer, Miro or PJ?
Right now, Miro. Sometimes
He
PJ.
plays like, what, 2-3 times a week?
Yeah, now he's going to own Fire Golf down on Fire Road.
Ask
right here.
Mr. Negadelphia when we got paired with a Cowboys fan, Mr. McGee. That was something.
Oh, God.
And he wanted to go by Mr. McGee.
How do you do that?
One time his caddy, if anybody's a fan, anybody out there is a fan of the show Trailer Park Boys.
Oh, God.
His caddy one time was one of the actors from the show, Cyrus. And they FaceTimed me, and I was like, Cyrus, no way. So cool. Cyrus was an actor / caddy.
God.
Yeah, how about that?
Unbelievable. Yeah, my golf game is not good. I got golf balls for Christmas.
Yeah, I got my mom, Ron Jaworski's Blue Heron Pines. I got her a gift pass.
Nice.
What's the spread on the game tomorrow? Do we know? Let me look this up here.
You know, that's a good question.
The Eagles are, hold on.
2.5 point. 2.5.
Well, I got on my Caesar Sportsbook. The Eagles are
point and a half.
plus 1.5.
Yeah.
So they're getting 1.5.
It's in Buffalo.
And it's in Buffalo. 1.5. You think the home team would automatically surrender 3 points?
Bad weather. Eagles are a pretty good team.
Did you say Eagles?
Yeah.
Is that with an I?
Yeah.
Who do you think is better?
By the way,
my grandfather used to say.
The over
Eagles.
and under is 44, which is not really.
It's gonna be awful weather. No, they're not gonna put up points. I'll give you my final score. Wait till you hear this one.
How many yards does Saquon Barkley run for tomorrow?
I think he runs for 117 yards.
How about Tank? Tank get involved?
I think he runs for about 56.
Nick.
I don't know. You know, on a
Feels like
on
a
a
good
slick
number.
field, because Saquon is such a shifty
He
runner,
is.
it's
Well,
hard
it
for him to
benefits
get vertical.
but it doesn't benefit the offense when you're on a slick field because you know where you're going. Defense doesn't.
Yeah, but he the way he's a shifty runner. He's even like.
But they're going to stick to the run tomorrow because it's going to be bad weather. It's going to be windy. You're not going to be able to throw as much.
By the way, and it might not show up again this year, but did you see that touchdown he had last week when he rolled?
Yes.
And any other human being would have fallen to the ground.
Right.
And he somehow was completely lateral, and he flipped his body around to put his foot and score the
That's
touchdown.
a superstar right
Listen,
there.
I hate to tell you this.
unbelievable.
I'm not against Saquon Barkley being the number one celebrity in Philadelphia right now. I'm just saying. I'm playing devil's advocate. There's other teams here, and they're Schwarber and Harper are really big stars.
They are, but they're not bigger than Saquon.
Well, I'll ask you. You know what? I'm going to ask you that again in July.
All right.
When the Phillies are playing great.
Ask me in July. Ask me around our birthday, Schwan.
All right, you got it, Earnshaw.
It's all the same answer.
All right, for over 83 years, the Circle Liquor Stores offer the best selection of beer, wine, and spirits in South Jersey. It's a stone's throw away from Ocean City. It's a landmark with a friendly staff. It's no wonder why Circle Liquors is the best of Philly, best of Atlantic City, with the most competitive prices around. The Circle Liquor Store is a proud sponsor of the second hour of the Locker Room with Billy Schwein. Throwing a party, preparing for the big game. Let Chet and his staff make sure you have everything you need. Check out their website at circleliquors.com or give them a call at 609-927-2921. Go down there and say hello to JM, Will, Chet, Jason. They do a great job. Now, everybody knows about La Scala's Beach House. We love La Scala's. There's a La Scala's in Pennsauken right across from my. I got those stuffed long hots. Oh
nice.
My God!
You know me,
Yeah,
margarita pizza.
Margarita pizza. La Scala's Beach House opened 3 summers ago now to rave reviews. It's your home away from home for a large selection of Italian, American, and seafood favorites, just like your grandmom used to make. Plus, you'll love their famous pizza and their daily specials. Their eat-in or take-out of La Scala's are located at 1400 Ocean Avenue in Brigantine. That's LaScalasBeachHouse.com. Let's eat. When we return, we'll get our high school athletes in the spotlight with Fran Mclaughlin, brought to you by the Philly Pretzel Factory of Egg Harbor Township. You're listening to The Locker Room with Billy Schwein, Dave Klemic, and Nick Earnshaw right here on 97.3 ESPN.
Hey everyone, it's Mike Gill from the Sports Bash. As we wrap up another year, I just wanted to take a quick moment to say thank you. Your loyalty and support mean the world to me. Whether you're a long-time listener or just joined the Sports Bash, you are the reason we do what we do. I'll be taking a little break to recharge the battery, get ready for the Birds playoff run, but I'll be back on the air January the 5th. From our family to yours, have a wonderful holiday season and a very happy new year. Go Birds!
Train presents The Unstoppables. Those captains of comfort, those gargantuans of the guarantee, those satisfaction savants who persevere perilously beyond probability as the raconteurs of reliability. Here's to Train's heralded heroes of heating and air conditioning, those comfort kings with a tireless tenacity for total turnaround. The Train Comfort Specialists. Just one more reason why it's hard to stop a train.
Hi, this is Joe Lenigan, owner of Lenigan Plumbing, Heating, and Cooling. Call us today for your free train system quote at 609-399-1200 or online at ocnjplumber.com. And please don't forget to ask for the military and senior discount.
Again and again. Call and
Hi, this is Billy Schwein. If you're injured or if life takes an unexpected turn, you need a team that'll fight for you. At McMonagle, Perry, McHugh, Meshack, and Davis, you'll get battle-tested trial lawyers with decades of experience standing up for justice. Whether it's personal injury, criminal defense, or complex civil litigation, when everything is on the line, you want attorneys with experience and a reputation as one of the most successful firms in the United States. Call McMonagle, Perry, McHugh, Meshack, and Davis, 215-981-0999, or online at mpmpc.com.
Hi, this is ex-Philadelphia Eagles tight end Ken Dunnick, and I'm the current publisher of Jersey Man and Philly Man magazine, and I'm asking you to become a Camden County police officer and help make our city a better place to live. The Camden County Police Department is now hiring for sworn officers who are going to make a difference in our community. The first year's salary for the position is $51,000. So join the effort today to be part of something bigger than yourself. Visit CamdenCountyPD.org to apply online. That's CamdenCountyPD.org. Thank you.
Discover timeless elegance at Sage Jewelers. Whether you're celebrating a milestone or simply want to cherish the moment, Sage Jewelers offers exquisite craftsmanship and personalized service you can trust.
From engagement rings to stunning necklaces and custom designs, each piece tells a story as unique as yours. Visit them online at sagejewelers.com or in-store today.
Let Sage Jewelers help you find the perfect expression of love and beauty. Sage Jewelers, where every piece is a masterpiece.
Hi, this is Paul. Welcome to Circle Hyundai. In our community, every child deserves to be supported, safe, and loved. Here at Circle Hyundai, giving back is part of who we are. This December, Circle Hyundai will be donating a portion of the proceeds to We Are Loved, located here in Shrewsbury.
Thank you so much, Paul and Circle Hyundai, for bringing light to the journey of children in foster care.
Don't forget about 2025 Hyundai Santa Fe Calligraphy All-Wheel Drive. And don't forget about the local foster children.
Merry Christmas from Circle Hyundai.
You're listening to The Locker Room with Billy Schwein on 97.3 ESPN and the free mobile app.
But when you throw your love away. All right, we're back broadcasting live from the studio here in Northfield. Billy Schwein, Dave Klemic, Nick Earnshaw. And now it's time for my high school athletes in the spotlight with Fran Mclaughlin, brought to you by the Philly Pretzel Factory of Egg Harbor Township. Each week, Fran Mclaughlin highlights a male and female high school athlete for their outstanding achievement in scholastic sports. Now it's time to go to the sports hotline and welcome into the locker room a very tired Fran Mclaughlin. Good morning, Fran.
The weather outside is frightful.
And your truck is so delightful. How much salt did you spread today?
Yeah, there's only about 20 tons last night. I mean, it rained a lot. We were on and off. We were salt for a couple hours sitting down. It was pouring. Luckily, down this way, by midnight, the temperatures were like 37, 38. So the roads never really got super slick. So we loaded the trucks about 1:30 yesterday afternoon, and we unloaded them about 5 o'clock this morning. So I crawled in bed a little after 6, and I look forward to your phone call at about 9:15. I was on about 2 hours sleep.
Well, you didn't answer. I called you 3 times. You didn't answer, and then on the 4th time, I hit pay dirt.
Nice. 4
now
times a charm, apparently.
So what's going on in high school sports, Fran?
Obviously, basketball's now in full swing. Always this time of year is always great. A lot of basketball tournaments, small ones at local high schools, and obviously a pretty big one in our area is the Boardwalk Basketball Classic, held down at the Wildwood Convention Center every year. It actually started Tuesday with a couple of games, a little girls game between Wildwood Catholic and Wildwood. They're the 2 host schools. Wildwood Catholic moved to 3-0 with a 54-53 victory. So, again, that team's going to be fun to watch in the Cape Atlantic, the Wildwood Catholic girls. But there's over 70 teams competing down there. Full schedule games today, tomorrow. Actually goes through, I think, until Tuesday. There is a website if you want to check. They have a schedule up for all the games. A lot of local teams have been playing down there, are still playing down there. Oakcrest, Atlantic Christian, Outagami, Atlantic City, Ocean City, Wildwood, Lower Cape May. You get the pictures. A lot of schools down there. I think it's bbclassic.com is that website. It's got a full schedule if you have nothing to do today. Wildwood Catholic girls are going to put that 3-0 record to the test against a PA school tomorrow night at 5:45 if the Eagles start boring you at halftime and you want to shoot over there. So some good basketball going on. We're getting in the new year in a little bit, and we're starting to roll.
All right, now it's time for your high school athletes in a spotlight.
All right, since I had a lot of time on my hands last night, we have a theme for this week's athletes in the spotlight. Both are basketball players who have led their teams to 4-0 starts on the hardwood this season. So we'll start out on the girls' side. Girls athlete in the spotlight this week is Sarah Griffiths, senior forward from Hamilton Girls Basketball. Griffiths opened the season with a career-high 22 points, stuffed the stat sheet with 8 boards, 5 blocks, 2 steals, 2 assists in that season-open win over Pleasantville. So that's a nice jump for her. After averaging 6 points a game through her first 3 seasons, she's now reached double digits in 3 of the 4 Blue Devils wins this season, including a double-double performance of 18 points and 10 boards in a win over Bridgeton earlier this week. And then on the boys' side, we have Dante Thompson, sophomore, Atlantic City High School basketball. Thompson was instrumental in the Vikings' recent 58-53 upset win over Paul VI. Paul VI entered the contest ranked as the top team in South Jersey, according to the polls, if you follow that stuff. The sophomore netted a team-high 20 points, added 6 rebounds, and 4 assists. He's a 2-year starter who averaged 13 points a game last year, including a career-high 34. I believe that came against Bridgeton. And he's registered double-digit points in all 4 games this season, including 18 against rival Holy Spirit in that Ocean City PDA tip-off last weekend. A lot of people may remember Thompson as a key member of that prolific Vikings passing attack this fall. He had 30 receptions and 8 receiving touchdowns. He had 10 total touchdowns. My favorite was that electrifying 90-yard punt return he had against Ocean City. So congratulations to Sarah Griffiths of Hamilton High School and Dante Thompson of Atlantic City High School. This week's Philly Pretzel Factory of Egg Harbor Township athletes in the spotlight. And as always, Billy, they will receive a Philly Pretzel Factory gift card and free pretzel coupons to hand out to their teammates and coaches.
Outstanding, Fran. I know that's make sure you get me the artwork, the graphics. I know you put all that up in your store, and the players can come in and sign it for you. That's pretty cool too.
Yeah, we just had Danny Daly, our last winner of the fall. She just stopped in with her mom and signed her. She actually plays basketball on that Wildwood Catholic team. She's been their leading scorer so far. But yeah, it's cool when they come in. Yeah, I owe you a couple. I think I'm 2 behind. I was a little busy around the holidays and then with the snow and whatnot. But I'll get you them this week. And anybody looking to get pretzels, New Year's Eve, you're having a party trays are available. We'll be open till 6 p.m. New Year's Eve. Or if you're bored today, the guy's probably a little slow with the weather, stop in and see Josh and Drew in the store. They'll take good care of you from some fresh Philly soft pretzels.
All right, Fran, as always, we appreciate you. Thank you so much. Happy New Year to you and your family, and we'll talk to you next week.
Thanks, guys. Same to you.
There he is, Fran Mclaughlin, the owner of the Philly Pretzel Factory of Egg Harbor Township. Each week he calls in with his high school athletes in the spotlight, brought to you by the Philly Pretzel Factory of Egg Harbor Township for their outstanding achievement. And I love this segment because everybody gets involved, and he puts those pictures up on the wall. It's great, man.
I remember I remember a couple years ago when you said we're thinking about doing this as a segment, and I was like, this is great. And what's cool is, and they talked about Danny Daly. She's a KPM kid.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah.
That's Klemic Performance Method.
Yeah. Yes, Klemic Performance Method. Yeah. So this week is one of the first weeks that one of my kids wasn't on there. So,
is that right?
Had a Hamilton representative in there.
He's
my
on,
alma
I see
mater.
him doing it, waving his arms over there on the other side of the
finally got some representation.
Let's
out
go.
There. The Italians out there in Hamilton.
Absolutely.
A lot of great athletes in this area.
Yeah, and I get to coach a lot of them, and I'll shamelessly plug myself, Klemic Performance Method. We're a sports
It's not shamelessly. You plug yourself.
Plug it,
Klemic.
We put 2.2 miles per hour in your vertical leap, 8 inches on your 2.2 miles per hour on your
Is that right?
on your max velocity, 6 to 8 inches on your vertical leap. Increase your overall athletic index by about 24%. That means you can cover 24% more space field, which is your currency as an
Dave,
athlete.
you have to teach people how to run right. I mean, people like you have to have your feet in a certain way. You have to have everything in sync, right? Because if you're a little bit out of sync, it slows you up a couple.
Yeah, sequence is a big important factor in how you move, because some people can do a lot of things like powerfully, but they don't sequence properly. 2 things that we teach too is kind of cool. Just cool information.
Right.
But days that we teach is of below the ground and above the ground. So anything that we do below the ground, that means it's forces that are being applied to the ground. Those are jump days. And then forces above the ground, that's your mechanics. So we do.
See, and I think mechanics is so important for athletes when they're playing their specific sport. Because if your mechanics are a little off, that can throw you off by a lot. That could be the difference between being great or just being good.
Yeah, and nowadays, like, sports science has become such a huge part of sports, analytics, data. I've been on this for 20 years.
He's like a doctor, Nick.
So
pretty much, doctor of sports science.
Dr. Klemic.
I got interested in it when I became an NFL player because I went to a specialist that was teaching me, and I was like, "Oh my gosh, I'm in the sports science field. I was going to be a physical therapist or athletic trainer. Is what I went to school for." And then I started just obsessing with it.
What was your major in school?
I was athletic training major.
Is that athletic training?
And then, so my kids. A lot of kids that I coach go into those fields. They go into PT, pre-med, athletic training, exercise science, because it's so interesting that you can change your body's mechanics. You can adapt it. You can mold it any way you want. You need to know how to do it. And people get so obsessed with it, so they start to become those
because some players, some athletes are good athletes. Maybe not. They're not sound technically, right? And then you have athletes that are maybe not as athletic, but are technically superior to, and that evens the field.
Yeah. So for those people that are like, they get away with it because they're so athletic. There's people that are like that.
Right. Yeah.
For the most part, the rest of us fit into that other part where you need to be really technically sound.
See, back when I was playing, we didn't pay attention to that. Matter of fact, back then, people were, like even professional sports teams used to go to training camp or spring training or preseason to get themselves in shape. Now, you show up in shape or you're out.
Yeah. As a matter of fact, that's one of the things that we were told where, like, there were some things that they weren't going, a prerequisite that you got to training camp or whatever, you better know these things about football. You better know these things. I'm not going to teach this to you. You're a professional now. I'm not going to baby you. And that's different now. I feel like now people get babied. And back then, they're like, you're a professional athlete. The prerequisite was that you knew these routes. You need to know how to do these things. We'll teach you a little bit. We'll help you a little bit. But you should know these things by now. I'm like,
and like route running, like even Nick, we see like with the Eagles receivers, especially like AJ Brown this year. He was like, you'd see him, he'd make his first break, and then after that, he'd kind of like stop.
Okay, so that's called. I get really mad at those things because we call those. And you may have never heard this word before. Maybe you did. Quarterback friendly routes. Do you know what that means?
I would imagine that if you run a good route, you know where the open area is.
You don't fade up field. Right. Your routes stay down. They cross the field.
Come back to the quarterback?
Or even fighting back through the trees to the quarterback.
Right.
That's quarterback-friendly routes. And I thought at the beginning of the year that A.J. Brown was hurt because his routes faded so badly.
Right.
Like,
he would almost like,
fade up
I don't want to say he would stop
route.
running, but he wouldn't go to try to find an open area.
Anybody knows quarterback-friendly means you got to help him. You got to stay away from the safeties. Right? Stay tight, stay down, don't fade up field. And he was doing it all the time. So I blame that a lot on him.
So the Eagles are facing a Buffalo Bills team that's not good against the run.
No.
So you would think, Nick, that especially with the weather conditions, like you've stated numerous times here, with the weather conditions not being favorable to the pass, and the Bills actually have, they're not bad against the pass. They're actually number 2 against the pass. You would think that this would be an opportunity for Saquon Barkley to run roughshod over but you never know. I mean, the Eagles. I'd like to see the Eagles come out and have a good passing day against the number 2 team in the league.
83% chance of rain, 93% chance at 2 p.m., 83 at 1, 94% chance at 3 p.m., and 93% chance
So it's going to rain tomorrow in Buffalo, which is in late December, which is unheard of. They're lucky they're not having a blizzard.
Yeah.
Which is so we were talking about that.
I would rather play in snow than like 30. Like, I'd rather play in snow. I would hate to play in a situation where it was like 34 degrees, it was freezing rain, and like that would be horrible.
That's what it seems like it's going to be tomorrow.
When I played video games when I was a kid, remember playing in
snow
mode?
Yeah.
You play in snow mode. It's so much better.
It's going to be 30 37, 38, 39 degrees
Dave, you
during
played
game
up
time.
in Northeastern. You played a lot of snow, right?
Yes. Towards the end of the season, you just see the snow packed on the sides of the field. Boston, yeah. You'd play in that whole New England. You're playing Maine, Massachusetts,
Did you ever
Rhode
go to
Island.
the Bean Pot tournament?
Yes, all
Did
the
you ever
time.
check
Yeah,
in?
it was awesome. Yeah.
Because our good buddy T.J. Septenfelder, he played for Northeastern. He was the goalie there, and he played up there. We had him on the show. Nick, he's with the Nashville Predators organization.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a great Canadian accent.
Eh?
They got it.
Go eat a donut.
Go eat a donut. All right, for over 83 years, the Circle Liquor Store has offered the best selection of beer, wine, and spirits in South Jersey. It's a stone's throw away from Ocean City. It's a landmark with a friendly staff. It's no wonder why Circle Liquors was named Best of Philly, Best of Atlantic City with the most competitive prices around. The Circle Liquor Store is now a proud sponsor of the second hour of the Locker Room with Billy Schwein. Throwing a party, preparing for the big game. Let Chet and his staff make sure you have everything you need. Check out the website at circleliquors.com or give them a call at 609-927-2921. They deliver. Now, just about everybody in our area has heard about the Jersey Man and Philly Man magazine that is run by ex-Philadelphia tight end Ken Dunnick. But were you aware of their private business network they call the Legacy Club? And, of course, Nick and I went to the Christmas party at Maggiano's. Nick, that was a good time.
Oh, we had a great time out there. It was good to see Ken and the whole crew.
Every month, they'll have private events at upscale locations in Philadelphia and South Jersey that attract over 200 top business people. If you have an interest in attending one of these events and see it's a fit for your business, send an email to ken@jerseymanmagazine.com or give them a call at 856-912-4007 for more information. When we return, we'll wrap it up. You're listening to The Locker Room with Billy Schwein, Dave Klemic, and Nick Earnshaw right here on 97.3 ESPN.
This is the radio home for Philadelphia Eagles football. The Eagles continue the 2025 season tomorrow in Buffalo against the Bills.
Back goes Allen. Allen has time. Too much time. Now they've got him! They've got him! It's a sack! It's Brandon Graham!
Pre-game coverage starts at 3 p.m. with Merrill Reese and Mike Quick calling all the action starting at 4:25. This is where the Eagles play. 97.3 ESPN, South Jersey's Eagles station.
Finding an electrician that is dependable, prompt, and experienced is important. Tom Jackson & Sons Electrical Service is just that. Service in Atlantic and Cape May counties for 40 years, Tom Jackson & Sons Electrical Services specializes in both commercial and residential work and provides 24-hour emergency services. No job too big and no job too small. Call Tom Jackson & Sons Electrical Services. They do it all. Call for a free estimate, 609-399-1999.
Call Tom Jackson and Sons for electrical, they're number one.
Hi, this is former Kansas City Chiefs wide receiver David Klemic. Are you looking for the ultimate spot to go catch the big game? Bulldog Sports Bar and Grill in Galloway Township is your home for great food, cold drinks, and non-stop sports action. Whether it's an NFL, MLB, NBA, or NHL game, they've got all the action on their big screen TVs plus one in every booth. Sink your teeth into their famous wings, juicy burgers, thin crust pizza, and signature stromboli. Thirsty? They've got ice cold beers on tap and handcrafted cocktails that keep you refreshed. So bring your crew, grab a seat, and feel the energy at Bulldog Sports Bar and Grill in Galloway Township. It's where sports fans go to win. Tell them Dave Klemic sent you.
Every year, hundreds of children suffer from unintentional injuries or death due to unsecured guns. Camden County and Moms Demand Action South Jersey are asking for your help to reduce gun violence by spreading the Be Smart message.
Store guns unloaded, locked, and separate from ammunition. And talk to other parents about secure gun storage.
It's up to us to prevent these tragedies and save lives. Visit CamdenCounty.com/BeSmart to learn how we can stop gun accidents and deaths together.
I'm Ed Evans, CEO of Consumer Cellular. No, we're not one of the big guys. Truth is, we don't want to be. If you're over 50, Big Wireless probably has you paying for more data than you might need. You could be throwing away thousands over a lifetime.
Our entry-level data plans start at just $20 a month. And for a limited time, switch and get your second month free. Call 1-888-FREEDOM, visit consumercellular.com or a store near you and get your second month free today. Plans include $5 credit for auto pay and e-billing. See site for additional details.
Actual price will depend on product and subscription plan. Featured products are compounded drug products, which the FDA does not approve or verify for safety, effectiveness, or quality. Prescription products require an online consultation with a healthcare provider who will determine if appropriate. See website for details, restrictions, and important safety information.
Want a boost in and out of the bedroom? Hims has you covered. Introducing a new 2-in-1 approach to level up your game. Tadalafil for better bedroom performance and zinc for testosterone support. Turn things all the way up and find affordable treatment options at up to 95% less than brand names at hims.com/joy. That's hims.com/joy.
Ring in 2026 at Nola's Bar and Lounge at Ocean Casino Resort in Atlantic City. Make this New Year's an unforgettable night and enjoy a premium hosted bar and live music all night. Whether you're dancing the night away or toasting with friends, Nola's Bar and Lounge at Ocean Casino Resort is the place to celebrate the beginning of the new year. For tickets, visit theoceanac.com.
Must be 21 or older. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER.
You're listening to The Locker Room with Billy Schweim on 97.3 ESPN and the free mobile app.
All right, we're back broadcasting live from the studio here in Northfield. Billy Schweim, Dave Klemic, Nick Earnshaw. All right, Dave, give me a prediction for tomorrow's score against the Buffalo Bills. Eagles against the Bills.
21-20 Eagles.
21-20 Eagles.
21-20,
All right, Nick Earnshaw.
19-15.
19-15. Who, Eagles?
Eagles.
All right. So when we give tomorrow, Alex, when we were doing our picks, we'll, of course, read your guys' picks. Josh Henning's down at the Trop, I guess, coming up next.
Yeah.
Hanging with Henning. Him and Carlin are down there. And why not? It's a great day to be down there because it's in Klemic.
Oh, my gosh. Mike Carlin's daughter, Sky, is my daughter's preschool teacher.
Get out, really?
What?
Yeah. We took a picture. I meant to send it to you guys. Yeah.
How about that?
Yeah.
19-15, huh, Nick?
19-15.
And that's because these starters are only going to play half for you?
No, I think the weather's going to be a factor tomorrow. I think you're going to see some missed extra points, some missed field goals.
Ooh,
that's why I said 21-20. I think there's going to be a miss.
I think it's going to be a weird one.
Well, if you say 21-20, they'll miss. That's 3 touchdowns with extra points.
I think Elliott's going to give some people some agita tomorrow.
No, it'd be 2 touchdowns and one and a sixer. So you have a 6-point and no extra point made. I think Jake Elliott makes all his extra points, and they miss one. So that would make it 21-20.
Let's get weird.
Am I right?
Weird.
7 plus 7 is 14. Plus 6 is 20.
There's no field goals at a 21 score.
No, not 20. I'm extra point. Mixed extra point.
He missed an extra point?
I think he missed an extra
point.
point.
Then it would be
20-21. Yeah. I think there's going to be a missed extra point tomorrow. Prater's out, right?
I'll put the over on that. Prater's out too.
So if you got 21, you can't. There's no mixed extra points.
Yeah, not us. Them. Them, because Matt Prater's out, right? Their kicker's out.
Oh, okay.
So they have a backup kicker.
Oh, that makes sense. Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
19.
Well, I don't know. Listen. This is a statement. Jordan Mailata said it. This is a statement game. I want to see the Eagles, play really well and fire on all cylinders and have a nice aesthetically pleasing win,
geez.
or at least win a game that beat a team
They
that
just had 2 straight aesthetically pleasing
against
wins.
teams that stink.
You're getting greedy over there. You're getting spoiled.
I am spoiled.
You're getting spoiled with the Eagles winning all the time.
This has been a lot more fun. What if the Eagles were terrible? What would we talk about?
Hey, Nick, what did Pedro send a text message in? What'd he say?
You got to get Bobby off his ass and back in the chair.
You know who that is, right? That's Billy Godfrey from the Villas.
The Villas.
You can't fool us. Hey, Bill, you got to get up awful early in the morning.
He's got a
fool me,
mustache and a hat.
What a show. That was
guys,
fast.
I really enjoy being with you guys on Saturday. It's a lot of fun. A lot of football on today, man. You got all the bowl games. You got the Snoop Dogg Bowl.
The Pop-Tart
Bowl. The big, the Bad Boy Mowers. But you got a bunch of bowl games, of course.
Big bowl guy.
So now you got 2 NFL games. Later on at 4:30, you got Houston against the LA Chargers and Baltimore at Green Bay. It's going to be a lot of fun, a lot of football. Thanks for making the Locker Room part of your Saturday, cause
nothing could be finer than talking sports with the Schweiner.
I'll be back at it tomorrow with Alex Berardis. Stay tuned for Hanging with Henning. I'll see you tomorrow.
The preceding